time is relative. Hello everybody, welcome once again to Sunday for ReadySetRoll. I'm Matt, your DM as always, and tonight we actually have everybody here at the very start. Gelnif is just getting her laptop set up. She was at a convention today. Bit is actually here, just, well, he doesn't have a webcam yet. But everybody else is here. We'll see if Faith falls asleep multiple times tonight. That'll be fun. So, who wants to do recap for tonight and get some inspiration, possibly?
Am I taking it?
Well, I
take it.
died.
Okay. Well, I was gonna see if anyone else was gonna start talking because I have all the notes. So, we plan to set up camp after our kerfuffle with the imps or whatever they were and the shrubbery at the cave. We decided, hey, let's get Bit back to town. Let's come back, set up camp outside the cave, rest up, and then go in and investigate it. We group of us went back. Azeri and Quinlan stayed to set up camp. The rest of the party went back with an unconscious Bit, and we spoke with the Minotaur, who I never wrote the name down, to arrange to get that book of magic.
Playrock.
But yeah, what you said, and kind of get that book, and that ended up being just a book of like introductory conjuration magic. I bought some food for everyone and came back, and Azeri was very upset that I brought food because they cooked some food and hunted and gathered, and I came back with cooked meals, and Quinlan seemed a bit more happy about the cooked meals from the inn than the stuff Azeri made. And stayed up during the first watch. I detected magic on the book just because I was curious and see if there's anything left in there. And it seemed like pages were ripped out. Something magical was in the book, but not in there anymore. And then from what I have, nothing really happened during the second two watches. Partly because in the second watch, it was the two people that weren't there at the time. Get into the cave. It's like warm, and we can hear flesh kind of sliding against the stone. Turns out there's like more groups of devils, and I wrote down goops. For those little
called murder mush.
I think they were slimes.
Yeah.
And like I think they were supposed to be.
I must have been mad because I put everything is immune to fire in all caps. So I must have been upset that I wasted my magic item again. We had an oopsie with our stealth checks, and Azari aggroed the whole dungeon, like a bad healer in World of Warcraft. And then we managed to take everything down, but Haneri fell to the last purple imp or purple devil, whatever it was. And then right before we called it a day, I can't even remember what he looks like. I remember he had a goatee and he was kind of handsome. Oh no, it was a snake
demon
beard.
lord.
Tentacle beard. Yeah, demon guy came out of a portal and cut the head of a invisible imp off, and then offers us to make a deal. And then you said, "Time's up, GG nerds." And here we are. Can you tell I've been away since 5 a.m.? I'm just like
A little bit. Honestly.
I'm like.
I didn't know I had you muted, so I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah. Well,
so can you just text me the TLDR?
I can add you to my doc file that you can just read.
Yeah, please. My laptop is like turning on.
It's not turning on?
No.
Oh. Well, that sucks. Did I get the gist of it?
Yeah, it's basically all. And you got inspiration for the night.
Hey, yeah, inspiration. Woo.
First things first, the demon slaughters this man.
Alcon and I kind of opened up to each other a bit in our time waiting at the inn. We had some time to kill. And I also wrote down that I wrote Azeri be edgy. Alclin and Azeri had some chatting during their watch. Obviously, I didn't write anything down, but I just put Azeri be edgy. That's basically what I got. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was sharing that with Gelnith.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, if my laptop does not work, I might cry.
Oof.
I feel that.
Have you used it at all on your trip?
What?
Did you use it at all during the trip?
No, and now I'm kind of worried it got fucked on the right here. It's just sitting on the Dell screen.
Oh.
We'll give it some time.
Mm-hmm.
I just want coffee. I'm just trying to skip coffee.
So yeah. So with that,
Don't send that into. I guess technically, I could just put it in our chat here. It doesn't matter. It's just a document with the notes.
yeah, it's just document with notes. It doesn't really matter if the artists see it or not.
No.
Unless he's writing things about us he doesn't want us to know.
Azeri be edgy. That's about it.
So yeah.
Zeri shouldn't be allowed to be stealthy.
Clearly not.
I didn't put that. I put it was.
I'll be the stealthy burb.
I just said it was an oopsie. I didn't say should not be. I rolled crap too. I just didn't walk into the next room.
I didn't roll crap. I rolled good all night.
That's because you're a rogue.
You got a 20. Yeah, you got a 9 +9 to your stealth.
Yeah, you're
That's
fine
not even
on
just
that.
for stealth. I rolled good.
I
for
rolled
it.
a nat
Well, yeah, you rolled
20,
good
so
in general,
attacks.
but in all reality, Brandon,
You're
you
also
do
Tabasco.
have good.
You get natural stealth, don't you? Stealth and.
Yeah, you didn't even have to choose stealth.
Nope, but I did anyway.
You get 8
did you
skills
actually?
at level 1. That's fair.
What?
Did you actually choose stealth, you dumb bitch?
Yes, I put proficiency on stealth. I wanted to be extra stealthy.
That doesn't do that.
You just wasted a skill that you.
Nah, I boosted it up.
Don't worry
I
about
boosted
it.
it up on D&D Beyond.
Sure enough.
I don't remember which one I used to boost it up.
Oh, you're talking about expertise. Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about actual proficiency. I'm like, Brandon, you fucking idiot.
But yeah, I was about to call you dumb.
It's like, that's not how
Yeah,
that
no,
works.
you caught me on that before. I was trying to put all the proficiencies on fucking stealth, but it does nothing, and half of them didn't work.
Yeah.
Purple proficiency.
So, the rest of you are in this room. Hinari's corpse currently on the floor, and this fiend currently looking at the rest of you, this purple-skinned fiend. What would you... And he did leave off. Let's make a deal. What would you all like to do?
I'll step
Alright,
forward
first
to him
things
and hand
first.
a hand.
Yo, what? Sorry.
Step up to him and extend a hand.
He just kind of looks at you.
Just
No,
waving
don't do
frantically. Did he speak in Infernal or Common or?
This is common.
Okay.
Yeah, he is speaking out in common.
Okay.
Bit is going to look to Auckland. He's gonna point at the body at his feet, and then make a mouth with his hand, and then point it to his lips. In sign language, that means he's asking if he can eat that.
No, Bit. You can't eat the corpse.
I'm just gonna, like, just what kind of deal are we making?
Well, from what I can see is that my little underlings that decided they wanted to summon me to this realm did a fair number to your friend there. I could help with bringing her back.
That doesn't answer the question of what kind of deal are we talking here?
Well, what are we wanting? Are we want her back?
Evidently.
If-
Yes! Oh, thank God. Sorry, man. So
Okay,
sorry.
we're having a tense moment,
Alive.
dude.
Sorry. I genuinely was panicking because I was like, I can't afford to get a new laptop right now.
Yeah, no, that's
booted?
understandable.
Oh,
I
have
understand that, but we're trying to save your life.
Sorry.
No, we're not saving her life at this point. We're stopping her death at this point.
Of course we want to save her, you damned fool. But what do we have to do for you? I say to him.
Well, we can make a deal, a contract, a written form of agreement, if you wish, between me and the rest of you.
All of us, not just one of us.
Why, yes, especially with how this contract will work.
We're all taking warlock levels, boys.
Hell yeah, we are.
Everyone's X-Blade now.
I would do it. But I'm pretty sure warlocks have spoken bits for their spells.
Not all
Yeah.
spells.
But that also means we can all just obliterate things with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, all warlocks do is cast Eldritch Blast, so it's fine.
Isn't that require a speech component?
Just make a hairball hacking noise.
Ha!
Eldritch Blast requires verbal and somatic.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Thinking of hairballs. On the floor with you, kitty boy.
Oh.
Okay, I was about to
thought you were
say.
about to, like, hack up something.
That's like Brandon.
Yeah, no, my cat was on my lap this whole time.
Okay.
It's getting too warm in here for that now.
Okay, fair enough.
I just look over at Bit as he's starting to cough up a hairball. I'm just like, not now, Bit, not now.
Kinda
Hang
look
on.
at everyone and down at Hanari.
I'm rolling a con save.
Oh fuck.
It's okay, he doesn't hack up a hairball.
That would be.
So yes, so he does look at all you, see what your reaction is to possibly this deal.
I'm just kind of going to look at Azari and kind of just shrug my shoulders and oh well, let's do it. Kind of way.
I'm still standing there with my hand outstretched, so...
He does not take your hand at all. He is ignoring you at this point.
I know.
Bit
too
just kind of
short.
looks at him and puts his hand, like a knife hand, and just puts it up to his chin. He calls him a bitch.
He just kind of looks at you for a moment. You can see in his eyes, it's like, I know I could. You can tell he's thinking, I can end you in a second. Don't test me.
Well, I kind of look around.
Wait, hang on. Is he wearing clothes?
Oh, yes.
Oh, never mind. I had another set of signs I was about to describe.
Jesus. So I will send you guys a picture so you guys can kind of at least see what the hell you're looking at. I'll send it in ReadySetRoll. There you go.
Brandon, when you're awake, man.
It's great.
Hmm?
So yeah, that's basically what it looks like.
Okay. I kinda
Where'd you
look
send
ar-
it?
Just in the ReadySetRoll one.
Oh, that guy.
Whoa.
So that is what you see basically in front of you.
Well, I look at Auckland and Bit and just gonna say, well, it seems like the three of us are willing to make a deal with him. Are you good?
Eh?
I think she's just slightly struggling for a moment.
She's trying to get
A little
the
bit.
lighting right, so she's not completely...
Washed
Yeah,
out.
good?
I was like super. Yeah,
Ah!
no, I was. Okay, so what I can see
Yeah.
on my.
No.
Hold
My
up,
yourself.
Hold up.
You gotta mute yourself in one of those.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just mute yourself in
ears.
Ninja. Yeah, Ninja.
Yeah, it won't let me.
Yeah, it's the little microphone button.
I have Ninja completely muted on my end, so I don't hear you guys at all ever.
Can I do that?
Yes. If you just click
Oh,
on
there
the
we go.
speaker, the little speaker, and you'll never hear Ninja. Doesn't matter if mics are turned on.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
There's still two of you. There's still two of you.
Just mute Ninja.
Yeah, just-
deafen Ninja.
I'm working on it.
There you
Okay,
go.
that-
There you
we
go.
go.
You got
Okay,
it.
yeah. So my Airbnb that I'm staying at in Calgary right now has like 3 big open windows.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
a
got
lot of
like bay
light.
window set up.
So
yeah.
it's
So when
it's
I
really
sat
fucked
down, it
lighting.
was just like all white.
Yeah.
Oh heck.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it sounded like you were breaking a whole bunch of stuff. That's all.
Oh
Um,
no, they're like it's like in our house and our bay window.
Mm.
It's like one of those.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
I am
That's why I
gonna
like-
like sneak away at some point too to grab my coffee from the main lobby.
That's
Well,
why I do
you-
definitely like the lighting that me and
You
Caitlin
might as
got
well
set
get
up.
it. Yeah. You might as well go get it now, Gelna.
Yeah.
No, he's like half an hour away.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
from
Oh.
Martin's. Yeah. I had to like skip the dishes to get Tim's because nothing was
Okay.
open.
Okay, fair
Okay.
enough. So yes. So
As I was saying.
He should hopefully come straight to the apartment.
Bruh,
so
I was about to talk.
Sorry. Hey everyone.
I look around and I look at Alklin and Bit and just say like, well, it seems like 3 of us are willing to make a deal. I don't know how you 2 feel.
He just kind of waves his hand in a so-so motion.
Well, you know how it's gonna play out. It's gonna screw us over in the end. But do we really have any other choice? It's either we make this deal or we perish.
Well, or he never said he would kill us if we don't make a deal. He just said he would help bring her back.
True. But if we don't make the deal, she's dead. So ultimately, it's either we make the deal and save her, or we don't make the deal, and he either lets us go, or he kills us for fun. It's a demon you have to remember. It's not like we're dealing with old Saint Nick over here.
Or
What do you
set
think,
a
Bit?
win.
Bit just kind of points back to the body and makes the food hand gesture again.
No, you can't eat it. Sorry, he's like that.
he grew up weird.
He kind of rubs his belly.
I have anything I can throw to him. Just
You
make
have
him
your
stop.
rations.
It's like a.
Well, I guess. Well, Zeri's probably still just like
Yeah, I'm waiting.
ready to sell her. I stand by the Azari be edgy thing I put in the note.
It's a very accurate note.
Very accurate. I kind of just look and I say, "What are the terms?"
Yeah, what sort of contract are we dealing with here?
Well, I'm glad you asked. And you see him just kind of raise his hand from it and just snap his fingers, and you see a small portal open up, and you see a imp come flying out, holding 2 parchments. And you see one of them is handed to him, and another one, the imp unravels in front of you guys, so that way you guys can see this. And I will send in chat. There you go. You can see this. This parchment starts to unfurl.
Where'd you send it? I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
It just took a moment to load. That's all.
Okay.
It is in
Hey, what does it
Infernal.
say in Infernal?
Dear Lord.
What does it say? I can read it.
Yeah, I know you can
You
read
know
it.
I'm blind, right?
Don't worry, because that's in Infernal
I can
writing.
read this chicken scratch.
So, the
I was
contract
kinda-
itself reads out, through the rights of revival and the binding of this contract between the mortals and Shazu, blank shall be brought back to the mortal plane and restored to their body in allowance of Shazu to obtain that of what he wishes, being the boy, the books, the scrolls, and the cave. Along with the party in agreement to speak to no one of Shazu or of his location. For if this contract is broken, the imp which shall accompany the party shall kill the resurrected and claim their soul for Shazu. Any attempt to rid themselves or kill the imp shall be alerted to Shazu and a curse brought onto the agreeing party.
So I guess we don't know what it says, so we have to.
Yeah, you'll
I
have to.
do.
translate.
Faith can read Infernal.
Yeah, I can read it.
So that's what you
understand it.
read. So it's very point blank. It's like
Yeah.
there's gonna be an imp. This imp will follow you guys. Hanari will be brought back. But if you speak of this demon or his location to anybody, then that imp shall try to kill Hanari and claim her soul. And a curse shall be brought to the
Fucking
party if the
hate
imp
you
dies at all.
So much.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask, like, what happens
the
if
imp-
it's not our fault the imp dies? But okay.
Yeah, it is. You can read that it does state that if the imp dies, Sharzu will be alerted, and it is stated in kind of fine print that he can see the last moments of the imp through its eyes. So he'll be able to determine if you guys attempted or if possibly something just happened, and then he'll just summon another one.
Okay, I was about to say, like, if it fails a deck save.
Yeah,
that
don't worry.
wasn't our fault.
So from what you can gather, the name at least that this fiend will give is Shazu. Faith, you definitely would know that this is not a true name, because demons and devils definitely don't give true names out that easy.
Yeah.
As you would as well as Zeri. Because you both would know just from either history or through reading of lineage that true names for demons and devils are very powerful.
Yeah. So I would obviously give that summary to everyone and explain, like, yeah, this, all that, and on the mention of the true names, like, yeah, so he's, as you guys, like, he says, true names are strong. If we can, yeah. Well, I kind of look around after. Do we go ahead? I guess, Alclin, you said we're kind of in a rock and a hard place here.
Yeah.
He does look at all you. Anything within this cave is yours for fair game, except for what is in that contract, which is the boy. He points at the humanoid body, which, now that you guys are a bit closer, you can see is breathing. And then there is the books and scrolls that are on the table that you had seen on the previous map.
And those are the ones that are
Not for
No touchy.
grabsies, because
Yeah,
those are
no
ones he
touchy.
wants. But there is all the stolen treasure and such that apparently been stolen for a while here, and there's about 2 chests worth, 2 smaller chests, and a few things scattered about along some just some random weapons.
I mean, the terms seem pretty simple. We just don't tell anyone. We get some free loot, and we're on our way. We might have to deal with an annoying imp. We might have to deal with an annoying ass little imp, but at the end of the day,
I'm the only one that could understand it. I have to deal with it.
hey, I just be hearing gibberish. You, you know, you be at least, you know.
He will look at you, Faith, and he will in Infernal say, "He'll stay invisible. That way it doesn't bring any problems with a fiend following you all in public, but it will watch closely."
I meant just it.
What about silent? Will it stay silent?
I meant talking shit. Like,
it's supposed. You're not sure if you're supposed to be or not, because who knows if an imp needs to actually eat per se properly.
Good news, it's not in our contract to feed the fuck.
I asked the demon. I asked like the demon lord thing. I asked him, "Do I gotta split rations with this thing, or does it feed off like the hate of everyone? Because like I don't want to have to buy food.
It will
for this
eat
thing."
all of its own meals as it travels with you.
We're not the meals, are we?
No.
I wanted to ask too. Is that the humanoid? Is it a human, or can we tell?
As you are closer, you can see it seems to be a high elf.
Okay.
Yeah. A little bit of a younger.
Do I
high
recognize the high elf?
No, you do not recognize
Okay.
this high elf. But this
I
high
was
elf
about to
does.
go off.
This high elf does seem younger in a sense, almost like
Okay.
almost and from just the robes itself, it almost looks like somebody who, like an apprentice from a wizarding tower.
Okay. Am I related to the high elf?
No.
No. Okay. I was gonna say, it's like, you motherfucker. This is my brother. God damn it.
Throw your brother right
Like,
there.
oh, gotta sign a contract, and he gets to fucking fuck with my family. Jesus. Like,
You don't have to do a roll to see if you know it.
well, I would
That's
recognize my family probably. I
Yeah,
hope.
this high elf seems to have kind of a shorter, kind of almost kind of scruffy black hair to him and such. Definitely not anybody you recognize.
Okay.
It seems to just be a high elf who is here for some reason, unknown why, but here.
Okay.
Well then, do we have a deal?
Ah, wait, hang on. This is familiar. Go to a place. Something clearly not human appears and offers us an accord. Are we playing Elden Ring now?
This the ring.
Do we have an
Gotta go
accord?
with Godric after.
Offer you an accord.
Nah, just straight up fight the Elden Beast right away.
I'll do we have to sign in blood or something?
No.
Well,
He
No.
does have a quill in hand. It's
Okay,
proper.
I was about to
It's
pull.
not in blood. He's a bit more modern, this fiend.
A little bit more civilized.
Yes.
so because I lost internet for a second there, mainly when you were reading the contract, will Hanari see and know what the imp is about when she wakes up, or can we not tell her?
Oh, she's part of the party.
Right, so Bit's just gonna walk out of the room for a moment.
Okay.
I'll follow Bit. It's like, one moment.
He pushes Auckland back quickly.
What? What? What is it, Bit?
He just holds his hand up there and then he walks around the corner.
Where are you going?
I guess he doesn't want me to follow him. Alrighty.
A moment later, you hear liquid hitting the floor.
Oh,
Brandon, you're such a shit.
and then I realized, as soon as I hear liquid, I realize, oh, I see what he's doing. Yeah,
Okay.
give him a minute. He's
So,
gotta
God
give
damn
him a
it.
minute, demon. He's taking a tinkle.
I take the quill, fill in Hanari's name at the top, and then I sign my name on the first. Does he need my true name or my virtue name?
True name.
Okay.
Everybody's actual names, since you are signing this contract.
Okay. So I sign it Liliana Estershire.
So as soon as you finish signing, you watch as it just kind of blazes over with ashes itself and seems to smudge. It is your name that you can still read, but if anybody else looks at it, they cannot see yours. And if you, as whoever else signs, you guys can see it basically does it to everybody else's, so you cannot read other people's names on these contracts.
I'll sign after face.
The only name that all of you can read together eligibly is literally Hanari's at the top there. Because she is part of the contract instead of a signee. Everyone else is going to sign?
Yeah, I'm going after Azari.
Okay. After Quinlan, Alclin, Bit.
Auckland
Bit will
ponders
come over
for
and
a minute.
sign.
Okay.
You just put
Or
ink on
he
your paw
signs.
and
I'm just pondering before I sign it. I truly have to think, and then I go, fuck it. What do I got to lose? And I grab the pen and I sign it.
Okay. So he goes and signs his own, since your party will have one form of the contract that you keep up, and he has his own parchment of the same contract. As he signs, you guys can see his signature appear on your own as well. So it seems that the two are definitely connected to keep track. Excellent, so you all agreed to a deal? But before the contract is fully filled, let us see about the one who is being made for this contract, see how they feel. And you see him kind of walk over to Hinari's corpse and put a hand on her shoulder. So, here comes the fun part.
Oh, shit. Fell right into it.
Fun part.
So, Hinari. The last few moments that you can remember, as you can feel yourself succumbing to your wounds before the bearded devil appeared. The last thing that goes through your mind is a memory from the night before. Within the tent, with you and Azeri, you're awoken to Azeri trashing horribly in her sleep.
Or someone will have to fill me in on that.
Night terror.
Night terror.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't sleep too good.
So yes, you would awaken to Azeri having nightmares within her sleep terribly, trashing about, sweating profusely. What would you like to do?
Flashback.
So I just want to reach over and just very gently place my hand on, if I can place it on her head or on like something, preferably like on her forehead.
Yep.
And I just want to take the biggest deep breath. And I say, Midna, please protect. Please end this nightmare. And I want my Quarry spirit to kind of enter into her to try and quell the nightmare that she's having.
Make a religion check first, since you are praying to Midna.
Please don't be a shit roll. Fuck Christ.
What'd you get in total?
I need to figure that out. Five?
5?
Yeah. Oh, I'm proficient in it, which doesn't... Oh, do I add something for my proficiency?
That already is added to
It'll
the
already
there.
be added.
Yeah. 5.
Okay. So as you go and pray to Midna, you feel for a moment almost kind of a slight gaze amongst this inner part of this tent. But then it passes quite quick. Almost as if you got a slight notice from Midna, but not enough to stay. Now I need you to make me a Arcana check as you try to enter into dreams.
Oh, that's fucking nice. 17.
Okay. So as you go and place your hand after praying to Midna, you can feel your spirit almost kind of
Ow.
separating from yourself for a moment. And slowly but surely entering into this nightmare slightly. You find yourself standing within a very dark room. It's bathed in what seems to be almost a reddish glow. There's no true light around you. You're surrounded by 4 stone walls. No windows, no doors, nothing. Almost like something is blocking access to these dreams. Eventually, you're able to walk towards a wall and put your hand amongst one, and you can see a window slightly opening, almost letting you see slightly within what is there. These nightmares themselves have a very heavy fog towards them. You can feel you can hear what sounds like agonized screams. You can feel pain coming from Azeri. Tortured pain. One that could be possibly from many years of abuse and torture. The most you can see, the most you can make out, is 4 humanoid figures. You can see their silhouettes within this fog, at least. You can see what seems like spatters of blood on their bodies. You can feel an almost malice coming from them. A dark malice, one of enjoyment to this pain being brought to bear upon Azeri. And then from each of them, you feel an elemental energy, one of fire, air, water, and earth. Each of them representing an element. After some time, you can feel almost a gaze coming back at you from this mist. A dark, sinister gaze. One that seems to be corrupted. Nothing natural. Nothing of the material or the Feywild. And then it pushes you back, slamming the window closed, closing the barrier between you and Azeri's dreams once more, and you're thrust out into your body once again.
I just kind of sit there. Just trying to think about just what I saw and what I felt, and I just take a couple deep, heavy breaths, and I keep my hand on her forehead.
She seems to have calmed down a bit.
I kind of just stay awake and sing her a little lullaby. Don't ask me to what lullaby because I don't know yet. I just sing a little lullaby just to kind of like a mother would to a child almost. And just until I can see that she's relaxed and doesn't seem like the terror is there.
So yes, after about a good 10-15 minutes, she seems to have calmed down enough to where she's sleeping more normally now.
Then I just lay down and I kind of just mutter to myself, more to Midna than my friend, my inside friend. I just kind of I just whisper under my breath, please protect my dreams tonight. Show me what I need to know. And then I go to sleep. I go into a hopefully dreamless sleep.
And as the memory fades, you succumb to your wounds. Some time passes, and then you find yourself standing almost within a brightly lit cathedral. This does not have a ceiling, for you look above and you see nothing but stars creating the ceiling itself, as the cathedral's light is just nothing but moonlight, basking everything, shining amongst itself. You've done well, child. I'm proud of you. I'm sorry this had to happen.
What happened?
Your wounds were too grief. You succumbed to them. You're now within my domain. Almost.
What of my friends? What's gonna happen to them?
I do not know. I don't watch over them. Only you.
I can't stay here.
You are currently within a limbo, your soul adrift. I can feel that you have unfinished business, that you wish to help them more. I will not force you through those doors. But there's no proper way for you to return, unless by outside forces, my dear. And with that, you can feel almost a slight presence walking past you, towards the doors behind you. You can see through the open doorway a full moon, basking within a cloudless sky of stars. A few moments pass, and you can feel almost a cold sensation coming from one of the pillars of the cathedral. Almost beckoning you over.
Take a few steps towards the door with the moon,
Okay.
and I just kind of stand there. And call out with a voice. And I say, if I go back, will you still be with me? Will you still watch over?
There seems to be no answer.
Stay here. They need me. I have to. I'm so sorry. I can't stay here. I want to see what's beyond the door. I want to be with the moon and the stars. I want to be with Midna, but I can't stay here. And then I turn and I sprint as fast as I can towards that presence that feels like it's beckoning me.
As you run closer and closer to the pillar, you can hear behind you, right before one last step through that pillar. My dear, life is full of uncertainty. You will always find paths to travel. It's your choice which to take. I will always watch. And with that, you find yourself out of the cathedral and face to face with a purple-skinned, barbed-bearded devil, smiling at you. Hello, my dear. I'm Shazu, and I assume you're Hanari. Your friends are waiting for you. They made a deal, and you can be part of this if you wish. They tried to bring you back. They asked for my help.
Everyone's okay?
They all seem alive. How many of there were you? 'Cause you were the only corpse on the ground I saw when I arrived.
Okay. That's amazing. What did they do? What is happening?
Like I said, I offered your friends a deal to bring you back. And I get what I want.
What is it that you want?
Just some scrolls, solitude, the cave as my own home, and the boy that was in the cave. The rest is all of yours, and your own freedom. Your own life, back to your own.
And I can be with my friends still?
Oh yes, I can do that. All you have to do is look at this and agree to this, and you see this parchment unfurl in the air. As our coffee's here.
Here. My
Coffee's
coffee's
time.
here.
Okay, we'll take a quick
Distraction coffee.
2 minutes. We'll take a quick 2
Okay.
minutes.
Fuck, where's my fob? Sorry, you guys. I've been at this convention for like a good couple hours and I haven't had coffee, so I'm getting like a coffee migraine.
Called withdrawal. No one denied it.
No.
No, that's
He's not
kind of what it is.
Mom and sister get that when they don't drink tea.
Caffeine is a drug.
Yep.
I mean, makes you feel
I get on edge.
Caffeine
I
addiction
don't
is
get a
is real.
headache.
Ow, I pinched my skin.
Yeah, we'll take a quick.
Well, don't do that.
We'll take a quick mo where we can kind of talk here and there.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm such like a facial expressive person.
No, that's
And I'm
fine.
trying really hard not to cry right now.
No, that's fine to be in character. I've literally made Neko full on cry on stream before with D&D.
Man.
I murdered my shark there.
Oh, you killed the shark bear?
No,
Still
he's still
alive.
alive.
He's still alive for now.
For
For this campaign,
probably
not
alive.
alive.
No, very much not.
But he's
But
still
he's still
alive.
alive.
Yeah, how many years has it been since the last campaign? 50?
Something like that, 50, 60-ish.
Yeah, I can't remember what you said. You said it was like.
You guys, I feel like
few decades.
I
Okay.
Get out.
Oh.
I'd like you to know my charisma is not high enough to take a warlock level if you force me.
Oh, this is not a contract to become indebted to Warlock or indebted to a fiend for Warlock. No. This
No, I
is
know.
just a contract to bring somebody to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, this does not
So I
grant
was
you guys
thinking of,
any
like,
powers.
I was thinking like, Blade Singer with Eldritch Blast could be kind of neat.
It would be a fun combo, being a Bladesinger and a Hexblade Warlock. It's like, oh yeah, here's all the sword.
I'm gonna hex you. So I'm gonna Hexblades curse you, and I'm gonna use my special attack that lets me cast a cantrip after. Oh, by the way, all those are plus because you're hexed. Oh no, they bonus crit with Hexblade's curse. Man, not even like 40 minutes in, I'm already stressed.
Good job.
I mean, we didn't exactly leave off at a non-stressful
No, we
point.
didn't.
Welcome to me.
But you seem more awake.
Welcome to me as a DM. I will
Yeah.
play with your emotions a lot.
I think Brandon's
Your
being
grounding
awake
point.
woke me up. Brandon being awake woke me up.
Brandon is honestly the anchor to make sure you guys don't get too
guys,
sad.
I just got my coffee
Yeah.
and like half of it is dumped out.
Oh.
What?
What do you mean?
Oh, I'll show you.
What the fuck?
I'm really upset.
What do they give you half coffee?
I'm really upset. Yeah, the dude just left. Like, I'm so upset. I'll show you.
So like what? Your
Dude
cup
was
was just.
drinking your coffee on the way over.
You just like chug half of it and was like, alright, here you go.
Did it dump in the bag?
Oh no.
Yup.
I feel
Oh.
Yep.
bottom.
So he just left at the front door and then booked it.
Well, I went down and he didn't even like look at his thing. And I was like, oh, cool. And I'm not from here, so I don't know what to do. So there's like,
You can
Oh,
see
no.
it dripping.
yeah, I'm gonna transfer it to another cup.
Yep.
But it's still like a good chunk full.
It's just
But,
someone got
you know.
fucked on the delivery because somebody doesn't know how to put a drink properly to make sure that it doesn't get fucked while delivering it. Good job, whoever driver was.
Yeah, like
He probably thought it was a good idea to put the seatbelt on the drinks.
Oh, probably.
look at that.
That's.
That's a lot of
upsetting.
coffee. I know.
I mean, you could dump it into the cup.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you
you
could
could
just
probably
dump it in
save
the
that.
bag. It would just taste a little bit funky.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I
Don't
don't
Find
trust.
understand.
extra microplastics.
Did you order it from Skip? Or
Yeah, yeah, I
what? You
did.
could just say, you could just put a bad review and be like, coffee spilled, order was bad, I want a refund, and boom, free refund.
You know what? I'm kind of tempted to.
They'll literally do it for anything. Oh, they forgot your fries? Refund. Oh, they didn't put
You know what?
tomato on your burger? Refund.
You say that, but we had an experience with.
So
Yeah.
I ordered sushi one time, and when I ordered sushi, I ordered ramen, and I was like, hey, I have a shrimp allergy. I am allergic to shellfish. And so on the order, I put no shrimp on one thing and then no shellfish on another, thinking like they'll know it's you know, shrimp. Shrimp is shellfish. And they literally refused to redo my order because of the fact that I put shellfish on one and shrimp on the other, and they literally gave me shrimp.
Jesus
And I was
Christ.
like, I can't eat any of this, you guys. Like,
Damn.
it was so stupid. Oh my god, this is fucking dripping everywhere. I might just have to dump my other Tim's cup and then dump this in my other Tim's cup.
Did you just grab a mug?
I tried to fill the mug.
Oh,
There we go. Because I got a large, because I'm not even kidding, like, I have eaten and I've been, like, staying hydrated, but I haven't had any coffee today. And unfortunately, I'm that person that gets, like, a rank coffee headache.
Fun times.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I did not think this was going to be as big of a pain. All right. Well, at least my muffin and my croissant
A
are
croissant.
fine. My croissant. My
Are you
petite
gonna
croissant.
finish that croissant?
My croissant.
Well, now we've had a break from emotional trauma.
Back to the emotional trauma.
Back to the emotional trauma.
So yes.
Emotional damage.
So yes. So the devil
Yeah,
does look
it's
at you. So all you have to do is agree to this, and he does pull out this parchment and unfurls in front of you. It is in a language that I'm assuming you don't speak Infernal, do you?
Let me check. Celestial, Primordial, and Undercommon.
So nope.
And then,
So yeah.
common.
So you can't read the words, but he does say exactly what basically it does say. If you wish, I can allow you to speak to your friend who can read this to verify that this is what it says.
but what does this mean for me?
You have your life
If I
back.
come back, but if I come back, there's just an imp that follows, or there's just this imp that follows us around.
Yes.
And that's it. There's no, I don't have to.
The imp will follow you, and if the contract is broken, the imp will claim your soul. Don't worry, because if I break the contract if I break the contract myself and try to claim your soul early, I will be punished as well. In my own ways.
Okay, what's another imaginary friend to one you already have, right?
Well then, let us return. And you see him just kind of take the parchment in the air, hand it to you, and a quill. Just sign where your name would be right here. Into my own paper.
Alright, Midna, we're gaining another friend. And I sign my name.
As you do, he looks over the paper. You can see all of your friends' names on the bottom. You can read all of them. And then your own seems to do the same kind of embering, burning itself into the paper after the ink settles. He looks over. Well, that's all well and done. And then you... Deep breath, and your wounds seem to be somewhat closed. At least you're not bleeding out. The rest of you watch as Hinari just jolts up.
Oh.
I'd like to note you have spell slots if you want to heal yourself.
Does that technically count as a long rest?
Nope. Because that was all in the span of about 2 minutes in real time.
Yeah.
Ryan, did you use D&D Beyond when you...
Yeah.
I did.
Well, we both kind of did, yeah.
Because Ryan
I
can
can
read
just
it,
look at
I
it.
can't. I can mess with it.
Control
So
it,
restore
yeah.
life with 1 HP. There we go. I fixed yourself so where you're with 1 HP, Hinari.
I'm gonna refresh my page. Refresh. D&D Beyond, hurry the fuck up. Okay. Oh.
Using that Airbnb Wi-Fi.
Yeah, man. It's pretty good Wi-Fi.
Ryan.
You
Oh,
like
yeah.
that?
I agree,
That's
that's
pretty great. I agree fully. That needs to be this punishment.
Dave Grohl is dressed as the devil's coming down and just...
It's great. So yeah.
Try not to get us like banned on Twitch, but my boom is really itchy.
It happens.
My outfit's only a little revealing. I got called a slut yesterday, so I had to own it today. I don't like looking around. I'm like looking at all my friends and just trying to be like...
Oh, every time you change the bot, I like have a moment of panic because
Yeah.
someone disconnects.
Yeah, sorry about that. We'll get used to it eventually. I don't hear the noise because whenever I have OBS open, it just turns that off.
Yeah.
So
I when I see Inari kind of come to Inari, I like jump forward and like can't really hug as best I can with her on the ground.
yep.
I just like pull you in close. I'm like, are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. We're all fine.
Okay. Ow. I like start bawling. Like just full on bawling.
I'm gonna lean over to Azari and be like, she owes us big for this one, doesn't she?
I just like full, and I look at everyone else and I'm like, are you guys okay? Does anyone need healing?
By the looks of
Care
it,
of
we are the
yourself
farthest.
first, please.
Oh. Okay.
By the looks of it, we're the farthest away from needing healing. Looks like you need it the most. That's what I say.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just cast Cure Wounds on myself. And I'm gonna heal 1d8. I swear to God if I didn't bring a d8.
You can roll on D&D Beyond too if you need to, Yelneth.
Hold my dice all the way to Calgary. I'm using them. Get out of here, d20. 4 plus 4, I healed 8 hit points. That puts me at full.
Nice. So with that, you see the devil. Well, the contract is complete for now. This will follow you. He points at the imp, and you see it just go invisible. And he turns towards the unconscious elf, starts to walk towards it. towards him, and even the papers and books, he starts to gather them on the table. The rest in this cave is yours. I will live here for some time, but not permanent. Do not worry. If you ever do need to get a hold of me, that contract can contact me if you wish to make more. But does not mean I will answer. So yeah, so you guys can watch as he takes about 3 scrolls, 2 books, and about 3 or 4 pages, which look like they're ripped out of a book, and put them in a pack.
They seem familiar.
They seem about the same size.
God damn it. Oh, that's what I get.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So anything else in the cave is fair game for you guys. There's
I'm
about...
gonna start looking at all the treasure.
Yeah,
you
me
allow
too.
taking 20?
Hmm?
Do you allow just taking 20?
What were you trying to do?
Just look around the cave, take 20? I don't know. I
Yeah.
can just. I have a 16 passive int.
Yeah, so
investigation.
it's pretty, everything's out in the open kind of thing. There's nothing
Oh, so
really
it-
hidden that you can see with that and all that. So there is a few weapons. This.
Treasure.
There is... What the fuck did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Just have to go and see this quick. So there seems to be a halberd, a mace, a war pick, and a longsword. For weapons, and then there is all of the treasures within the chests and such. There seems to be 2 smallerish chests with quite a bit of coinage and a few items within them. He will look at all of you. If you wish to take your stuff and then leave, you can inspect it out of my new home. I have work to do.
Yeah, so I guess I'll go and look at the treasure.
Well, yeah, we'll
You
have
gotta
to
pick it up and get out.
carry it. Yeah.
right. What kind of items we talking about? You said gold. What kind of items?
Well, once you guys leave, just one moment, just doing one quick thing.
Oh, we're gonna take it and then look
Are
at
they
it. Okay.
all already in the chests?
There's a few coins and some gems that are kind of sprawled in front of it, but they're easy to pick up and throw into a chest.
Yep.
He'll allow you
Then
guys
we'll
time
start-
to gather all the stuff, but like you said, if you want to inspect it, do it out of his new house.
Yeah. Well, may as well.
Yeah.
I'll just start carrying all the weapons out, trusting that the rest of my party will carry the.
Yeah, I got a chest. I got a
Boxes.
chest. Someone else has got a chest.
Sure.
There's nothing. Is there any? There's nothing else. Just that we found everything. I'm guessing.
Yep, it was the 4
Yeah,
weapons and then everything that was already in chest. It seems that the devils that were in this cave already seem to have been gathering and at least keep it clean for their master to be summoned, but he turned against them and said, fuck it, I'll take our shit.
All right.
Just want to walk over to the devil lord demon thing if he's still there.
Yeah, he's just he's currently just picking up the body of the boy and kind of setting him more so into a bed that's in the corner to lay him down instead of just on the floor.
What are you planning on doing with him?
Questioning for the most part. He was the one who started all of this, and I want to know where he got this info. Don't worry, I won't hurt him. The only way he'll die is if he doesn't cooperate properly. If he tries to fight me, then he fights for his life. I won't hurt him without necessity, if that's what you're worried about.
Go over to the boy. And can I do like a medicine check or something to just kind of like heal him a tiny bit without casting a spell?
From looking at him, he doesn't really seem hurt. He seems more so just unconscious in general.
Just stop this. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't seem hurt at all.
Okay, never mind then. I turn back towards him, and I just hold out my hand.
I would, but my skin's a little bit warm. You might burn.
I just want to say thank you.
There's nothing to thank me for. It was a deal, a contract, a deal with a devil. Now
Yeah,
remember,
but
your soul is on the line. Be safe, my dear. I don't do this more than once.
Is there any way you could make it so I can see the imp when he's invisible? Just so I have someone to talk to when I don't want to talk to my friends?
The problem with him is he doesn't speak common.
It's okay. I can make it so we can understand each other. Even if it's only for an hour.
Roll me persuasion.
I mean, it's technically true.
Yeah.
I have mind
Well,
link.
this is persuasion to see about if he will do this, at least.
15.
15? I guess it doesn't hurt to alter the deal a bit. He will, for 5 minutes, once a day, turn visible if you ask. But he will not do it if there's anybody else around, even your friends.
Thank you. And then I head back towards my friends.
Yep. Alright, so you guys head on out, and you guys are now at the entrance of the cave.
Holy fuck, I'm not a warlock!
Holy fuck, I'm not a warlock! Or
I mean,
are you?
cleric warlock. It's a little mad, but it might have been cool. Not divine smite. Again,
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, just Eldritch Blast. That's what you
Yeah. I've never played a cleric, let alone a warlock.
Celestial warlock. It's basically the
Throw
same.
them both
Same
into
thing,
there.
yeah.
I played a cleric.
Technically, that's one thing. A lot of people are like, oh, well, if you're a cleric, you can't be a warlock. It's like celestial warlock.
Yeah.
You would just
Right.
be
Holy
kind
Soul.
of stuck to that.
Divine soul. Holy
Yeah.
Soul sorcerer.
Yeah. So yeah. So what you guys doing?
Well, I'm sure we'll probably look through the.
Our loot.
Okay.
Yeah, look through all the chests and all that.
So
Definitely
there
look at
are
treasure.
about 14 different gems. There are 14 gems, and there's quite a few different ones. Are you guys gonna just count right in the snowy area all the coins and such, or are you guys gonna wait till you get more so back? Because the gems are very obvious; they're kind of just in their own section of these chests.
Probably count when we get back to the inn so we don't lose any money.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Are they like
Or
super
Or we should
like?
put up a tent and count it all outside so it doesn't look hella suspicious as going into the inn with a
I love
sharp.
the chests and
That's
full of
what
gold.
we're
and-
going to
Say,
do.
finally, someone with some common sense.
I mean,
Why would we
what-
bring in a treasure chest in a building full of people?
Did we
That's
tear
just
down
red
camp?
flags.
I don't remember. Did we leave camp up or did we tear down?
I don't think you guys really specified. I think you guys just kind of left your tents there.
I think we did.
Yeah, we could just like it's. I think in universe, it's probably only been what like an hour or two since we left camp, maybe.
Yeah.
That was more so a question for the DM.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
thinking that
well.
since we did take it down, though, is my brain. I think I remember saying we took
Saying
down.
take it down.
Yeah.
We'll set up a tent.
Yeah,
we
we'll
can
pitch
just
tent.
set up.
Okay. Alright, so you guys gotta set up a small camp around the area. And yeah, so if you guys want to start counting, as you open one of the chests, it's mostly filled with the gems and quite a few of the coins, and then the other chest has coins along with quite a few items in it.
I'll bust open D100. Here we go.
So there's about 4 different potions within that.
Never mind.
Yeah, I already rolled this last session. So yeah, there are 4 potions. One of them is very similar to a potion of healing, but larger. You don't know how. You don't know how much larger this might be in terms of how well this might work. Then there's 3 other potions, a scroll, and a kind of reddish, almost heart-shaped amulet with golden hands kind of caressing it.
Can I check out the scroll?
Yep.
Like what if I open it? Is it a spell scroll?
Yeah, it seems like a spell scroll, but definitely not wizard. Now, I will say, in my home games, any class, even non-magical ones, can use scrolls. It's a disadvantage with the arcane of if you try to use it at higher level.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically same thing as, like, you know how, like, if you try to use a 5th level spell scroll right now and you only have level 1 spells, it's like, well, you would roll this. So anybody, like, say even Bit, who's a rogue, if he tried to use a spell scroll, he would roll whatever arcana check to use it, but at disadvantage because he's not that caster.
And I can't copy it to my spell book. That's what I was hoping to do.
Yeah, you can't copy this one, because it's definitely not a wizard spell from what you can see.
You'll find one eventually.
Yeah, I know.
I want to look at the red
twice.
amulet, the heart amulet.
Okay.
Again, that's Tenacious D.
I'm trying to fix my taskbar so I can see my entire screen, and all I saw was this in the Discord.
Hell yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
A Good Destiny, classic movie.
Oh man, I was thinking Little Nicky, man.
I believe this is the movie it's from.
Yeah, pick a destiny.
Yeah. Okay.
Classic.
Oh, the GIF, yeah.
So for the potion, so yeah, like I said, one of them seems like a healing. Looks very reminiscent to a healing potion, but larger. The other 3, one moment, just need to pull this up. Where is that one? One potion almost is like a orangish liquid that kind of almost flickers, and you can see smoke filling up near the top. Like, it's a orangish liquid that kind of just flickers in the light, and within the ball, basically where air would usually be, is actually just straight smoke. As for
I'll let you finish.
As for another one, it seems to be almost a kind of transparent liquid with what looks like a very large toenail floating around in it.
Oh.
And as for the last potion, it's a very kind of thick, syrupy liquid that almost looks like liquefied iron.
Give me all that needs.
Yeah, man.
Just iron.
Getting a 50% resend.
Okay.
And yeah.
Can I roll Arcana on them to see if I have any idea, or?
Roll me for each one. Which one are you doing first, I guess?
Let's do toenail first, because that one I'm the most curious on. Ooh boy, that's a 26 total with the nat 20.
So from just
28.
From experience, it seems to be that of a potion of giant strength. You're not sure what kind of giant, but giant strength alone.
Oh, I should. write
Maybe
these
I need
down.
that potion.
So it could be any of the giants, but it's hard to say what type it is.
King can healing
You gave me the
potion.
wrong muffin. This skip order is turning out to be very depressing. They gave me the wrong
Alright.
muffin.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh man.
Wow, they really
Alright.
fucked up.
let's
More
throw
reason to
the-
go for a refund.
Orange or
I
iron?
still remember when I
Let's
ordered
look
Which one are you going for there?
the iron looking,
Iron looking
the
one? 'Kay.
viscous one. Yeah. So that's a 23 total.
All right, you're doing very good. From what you can see, and just from what you kind of know, this one could possibly be a potion of invulnerability.
Maybe I need that potion.
Hey, you know what? There was just
No,
bad
sorry.
rolls.
I love you.
I mean, potions of invulnerability are nice if this actually is one, considering the fact that
Yeah.
that makes you resistant
only
to
saying this-
all damage for 1 minute.
I'm only teasing you because I'm 8 hours away and you can't come beat me up in the basement.
All right,
And then
orangey boy.
the smoky, yeah. Oh, that is another 17, so 23.
This one you're able to. This one's a little bit easier to ascertain. This one seems to be a potion of fire breath.
Okay.
I know Brandon had fun with that last time we used those ones.
Yeet.
I had a feeling it was potion of either fire breathing or resistance or
Yeah.
something like that.
Something fire at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you said smoke, I was like, ooh, smoke bomb. Sweet. And the only one I'm not 100% sure on is the potion of invulnerability, right?
Yeah, it could possibly be,
Yeah.
but you're still not fully sure. It's very
Yeah.
similar to how you've read about them, but
Yeah.
it could still possibly be something weird.
Okay. What about the spell scroll? Can I do that one too and figure out what it's for? Who, like, what kind of caster it's for and the spell?
Yeah, roll me Arcana, see if you can figure out anything.
Oh god. The desk denter fell off. Okay.
Desk enter.
It's a metal die. Heavy boy.
Oh.
Okay. That was another nat 20.
So
Are you using a spin down?
you are not able
No.
you're not able to ascertain what spell this is, but you are able to
Okay.
very much just from seeing how the writing and some of the strange just kind of somatic components to this gives off a very druid feeling.
Okay.
So this seems to be a druidic spell, at least. But
Okay.
you won't be able to ascertain what spell this is unless you have a druid that can either answer your question or other means.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Cool. Was that all for the items in there?
There was then
Potions
the
and-
amulet, which
Oh, right.
Quinlan
and-
has.
I was wanting to look at the amulet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I recognize it, first off?
Nope.
Nope.
That was 2.
Is there... Can I do an Arcana check to see if there's any magic coming off of it?
Sure.
Uh, 22.
22. So yeah, you're able to feel a magical presence coming off of this this pendant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I able to see if it, like, feels familiar or anything?
Doesn't feel familiar.
Like, kind of how it... With that knowledge, I'd probably be like, hey, Faith, take a look. There's something funny with it.
Just be like, okay. I'll be honest, not much I can do right now after all of what we did. Pretty out of resources.
So you're saying hold on to it until you're better.
I would
Yeah, hold
probably
on to it.
actually be doing one of these, like doo doo doo.
Yeah, hold on to it. I mean, it's ours to keep, so where am I? Oh, I want to go there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just say too is like, the most I could do is tell you if it's magical, not what it is.
I already figured there's some magic to it.
Yeah,
Uh,
with more study, I might be able to learn some magic that lets me figure out what things are. But we have a druid spell. This scroll.
and you cut out right when you were describing one of the weapons. It was a war something.
War pick.
A war pick.
Basically a
okay.
glorified
Excellent.
pickaxe.
What were the other weapons that were there? A longsword and
A halberd,
A halberd and a mace.
a mace, a longsword, and a war pick.
A halberd.
Yep.
Axe.
I could use a halberd.
Good if you want. It's
I mean,
two-handed.
if you want it.
I don't
I don't think anyone else can.
I can't.
No, I
use
don't have
my
the strength.
weapons.
You
I'm currently
definitely don't have
using
the
a
strength to swing that proficiently.
Hmm?
Oh, I
I'm
was saying for fair.
short and a wizard. Yeah, like
Eh.
yeah,
have
me
a
with a
plus-
6-foot tall halberd.
I mean,
I have a +3 to strength. I could
my
use.
strength is 14.
You're also proficient with them. I'm pretty
I'm also
Might
proficient
be
in
able
it.
to-
Yeah.
Yeah, probably better for then.
I like look at my like staffy thingy, and then I look at the halberd and I'm like, ooh, shiny. I like pick them up. I want to pick up the halberd and I just want to like start like.
So as you kind of swing about, you notice that this seems almost better made than kind of just standard rough and tough halberds. It seems almost a little bit lighter, easier to work with, not as rough or coarse as most weapons like this.
Yeah, I wanna take the halberd if that's okay with everyone else.
What am I gonna do with it?
Mm-hmm.
Bit, I'm sure you don't want a halberd. Brandon?
Did he fall asleep?
Damn it, Brandon.
Oh no, my bad. I muted myself because
Oh.
I was blowing my nose.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
Bit
so
doesn't
what-
really want a halberd, huh?
Oh, fuck no.
I
I
figured.
can't sneak with a halberd.
You could try.
I can, but I'd knock everything
So,
next
okay.
to me
So,
over.
Hinari, if you were taking a halberd, you can add a +1 halberd to your inventory.
Ooh.
Now, just for people that are used to D&D, +1, 2, and 3 weapons are not magical in my settings. They are just better made. So they don't overcome
Okay.
resistance and such. Like, you can definitely go and find enchanters that could make it to where, yeah, it'll overcome magical or non-magical resistance and all that. So even though it is a +1, it is not technically magical per se.
So it's basically like you treat it kind of like a fighting style, like the dueling fighting style or something.
Yeah, where you just,
Yeah.
it does more for to attack and to damage, but it doesn't
You just
make
get
it to
the-
where, you don't get the magic resistance overcoming.
No,
I
that
just
makes sense.
I never liked the idea of +1, 2, and 3 weapons being like, oh, this is going to overcome magic. It's like, why?
Yeah.
I punched my mic.
1d10.
Yeah, 1d10, and yeah, it's a +1, so that adds
It's actually
+1
yeah.
to your stuff.
So it'll be your strength on attack and damage rolls. So you got to add an additional
1 with it.
1 to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna equip
Oh, I should write
that. And I'm gonna unequip my throwing one that I have
'Kay.
for now.
I think halberds are two-handed, so you'd have.
Yeah, they
the
are
two-handed.
Halberds
two-handed.
are two-handed, yeah.
But they do
Yeah,
also have
my other
reach,
one
which
is
means
a-
you don't have to be within 5 feet to swing.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was the same with I can like throw technically
The other
my other one that I have.
Yep.
Oh ho ho!
Just walk over to the chest
Can I-
and I'll pick up the long sword and I'll kind of just swing it around a little bit, you know, fucking
Feels pretty
see
standard.
how it feels. Feels pretty standard. Nothing
Yeah,
different
if you go,
about it.
yeah, as you guys go check the other weapons, they seem pretty standard. I rolled for if
Just
anything
like
was
a-
+1, and the halberd was the only thing that hit +1 when I rolled. It's like, oh, okay.
Okay,
So
I was
it's
about to
just
say,
kinda like
Y'all
a
killed me,
normal-
and I got the bonus weapon.
none of us can use it, but use.
Yes.
I think technically the Blood Hunter. No, maybe not. I don't actually know the proficiencies for Blood Hunters. So.
Martial weapons and simple weapons.
Then you can use all
you
of
could
that.
use it. But I think you're dex based. You're going dex, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a strength cleric, so
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
all clerics are. Yeah.
So yeah,
not all clerics can be strength.
as you guys are kind of counting as well for the coins from the chest, because there is quite a bit of coinage. Okay, so you guys are looking at 420 copper, 425 silver, and 284 gold.
Hey, say all those numbers again.
420 copper,
Nice.
420 copper,
Okay.
425 silver, and 284 gold.
There's 6 of us.
Jeez.
And then, like I said, there is 14 gems.
Assorted gems. Okay, so what does that all translate into? Into just gold.
What would the
So 4.
what would you check the gems with? Is that would it be Arcana? Would it be Nature? Would it be
I can't. math right now.
what would be investigating the gems? What would it fall under?
That'd be.
Curious.
So there's 330 gold total, and then 5 silver, or then 7 silver. Like if you were to add it all together.
Divided them.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just do that instead. I added up the totals.
So
420.
70 copper, 70 silver. We have one extra silver. 47 gold, and one extra gold.
Okay.
If we divide it equally.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's only fair.
Yeah.
That was.
What did
I
you
thought
say
that
that
was
was
the
for?
arrangement at the start.
Mm-hmm. 47, you said, for
47.
copper and silver.
For gold. 70 for
70.
copper and silver.
If you wanted to try to figure out what kind of gems these are, Alclin, that I would say probably history.
It's a history.
Yeah, I would say probably going with history would make the most sense out of all the stuff.
Because
Because like nothing else really. There's 14. There are. I could tell you how there's 14 total gems, but they are split into a few things. There is. Just one moment. I'll tell you what they look like at least. Just gotta pull up this. I can tell you what they look like and how many there are at least. I can tell you what they look like. Where did you go? There we go. Okay, so there is one kind of an opaque, kind of light, opaque kind of gem of light and dark greens kind of through it. There is one of those.
Just looking at the gems, just like
There is 3 gems that are kind of. There's a mixture of them, but they seem kind of the same kind of gem where they're kind of translucent pink. There's at least 2 translucent pink with kind of mossy gray or gray greenish markings through them. While there is one that's kind of white and yellowish with mossy gray and green markings throughout it. Then there is 3 gems that are kind of opaque with kind of molted with deep blue markings throughout them. Then there is three gems that are kind of just an opaque white, pure opaque white. There's at least 2 of them that are kind of kind of changing between an opaque orange to reddish brown, kind of throughout the gems themselves, just kind of fading into these separate colors. And then there is 2 kind of pure blackish gems.
Pure black.
What was the blue one?
Hmm?
Blue one?
The opaque blue.
The opaque blue?
Yeah, it's kind of just opaque with mottled with deep blue into it.
I start looking at the ones that change color, kind of in between. Like you were saying, and just kind of look at it. I guess I'll roll a history check on it to see if I know anything about it.
Azeri, from your background, you're able to ascertain 3 of them.
Okay, I was gonna check them out anyways.
Yeah, just from looking at 3 of the gems, you can tell what they are. The one that's by itself is a malachite.
The white and green, the green
Yep.
one?
The 2 blackish ones you can tell are onyx. Those are basically onyx. And then you can tell that the 3 ones with deep blue are azurite.
Plus 1. 14 on the one that's changing the color. 14.
14. You're not able to really remember what this one might be. There's lots of different gems, and this could be quite a few different ones. It'd probably be easier to go and maybe find somebody within town that could just be like, hey, this is so and so.
Can I check the other ones?
Just like look at everyone else at the party. Does anyone know what this gem does? Do you guys know anything? It seems to be changing color.
Well, it doesn't
I
change
can't
color
make
as
heads
it goes. It just fades into colors. Like it doesn't.
Yes, sorry.
Like it definitely doesn't. It's a static color set to how it is. It changes colors throughout the gem itself. It doesn't change as you look at it.
Okay,
I'll
sorry.
start with the one that sounds like you're describing it as fluorite ruby. The translucent pink.
Okay. Yep.
Dirty 20.
Masagate.
Masagate.
I don't know how to actually say it. Yep. So you can tell that the translucent pink ones,
For which
or
one?
The pink one.
yeah, with the mossy gray green markings.
Yep.
The pink with yellow.
That's both of those.
Oh, it's both.
Oh, it's both
Yeah,
of those.
those are all those are different variations of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The opal
The
white.
opal white. Can I use the roll I just did?
Nope.
Thick. Look what he took from me.
Oh, a 2?
We can't
Oh,
read
okay.
that.
20.
That's
Okay.
okay.
He took my 20.
Yeah.
So the opaque white.
Yep.
8.
8.
Angels, you have no idea what this is.
Okay.
And
And the
brown.
orange brown.
Okay.
Mm. 9 plus 4.
13.
13.
Nope.
Okay.
So for the malachite, azurite, and moss, you would know that they roughly can go for about 10 gold per gem, and the onyx can go for about 50. On the low side, depending on who you sell to, just from your background.
And the onyx was 50.
Yep. So both those onyx ones are about on the low end, 50 GP per gem.
So we don't know what it is. Azeri knows.
Azeri,
Does Azeri
from
tell
her
us?
background, has an idea of gems.
You were
You were
asking
asking about the orangey brown one that shifted?
Yeah.
I
don't know shit about that.
You don't know shit about this either? Well, maybe we could head to the capital, and who knows, maybe someone there would know.
Yeah. that
Pretty sure
seems
some
like it'll be
dwarves
right
would know about gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pick
Oh,
up
we're
one of
not,
the.
and say we did.
I'll pick
I'll
up
pick up one of the white
ones.
ones. There's also this one that I'm not sure on.
We can't
Alright.
make heads or tails of some of these. I say our next destination should be the capital.
I think.
I'm good,
No.
thanks.
What's wrong with the what's it called? Hagyar's where we are. What's the
Mindor?
other one? Mindor. What's wrong with Mindor?
They don't like me so much.
As we all learned, I can't be sneaky to save my life. So the band of circus folk that we on a ride with happen to want us arrested, but they don't know what I look like. But they do know what Quinlan looks like.
And you're
'Cause
only
you got me
mentioning
caught.
this now.
This
was a one-time deal of supposedly before the contract.
Okay. Well,
So the capital's off limits then, is what you're saying.
not necessarily
Yeah.
off limits. Just
Only some of us can go in.
these circus folk. I'm guessing were maybe the city guard.
They got the guard to come to arrest us.
Oh, there were circus folk. Okay, we're actually circus folk
Oh no,
involved.
actually circus folk.
Okay, are you will? How'd you make a bunch of circus performers that angry at you? What'd you do?
Well, from Big Pass to Mindor is about 2 weeks travel that we were in their carts and they were not pleased.
They didn't know you were in the cars, did you?
Well, they did because I can't
You
save
smuggled
my
yourselves
life.
aboard.
Okay.
The
Now that I
only
all these-
the city, whatever it's called, whatever it is it apparently more than frowned upon, like on the legal side of life, to hitch a ride?
Well, the circus folk didn't just want an apology, they just wanted jail time.
Well, could we pay them after the fact for our travel?
They just wanted jail time.
Yeah, they didn't give us a chance.
Something does seem awfully
I'm-
suspicious about these circus folk.
I'm just trying to picture how you failed a sneak check so hard you got caught by a bunch of circus folk
So
traveling.
you know how I rolled now.
You were here last week, right?
It's called like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
above a 4 for my stealth check.
I was
DM,
about to be like, did you learn nothing from last week's game?
DM just casually sitting here knowing about what happened to the cart's door as well.
Somebody.
Yeah,
Good
it
call.
went
It
Shrek.
wasn't us who broke the door.
It wasn't.
It wasn't them, I'll say that.
We didn't do it.
Okay.
But somebody, I'll say this for fun as a DM. Somebody else that hitched a ride in that cart went Shrek on the door when they fucking got into Mindor.
Oh my god.
Oh dear Christ.
So that's what got them
Oh,
caught.
What you want?
Neat. Well, you know, okay. Do you? Yeah, serving jail time is probably not the best option. I mean, neither is making a bunch of people angry at you, but
Well, what if we buy you different clothes and change your hair?
It's bright red. How are you going to?
Cut it?
well,
Or
There's
find
like
a way
red.
to
I will
change
cut
it?
you first.
I think I beat you to that, but okay.
God, Massachusetts,
I just like
Massachusetts.
look over at Faith and I'm
Thanks.
just like, a lot of tension between them.
Women, am I right?
Damn.
you see me kind of pull out my books and like flipping through. I was like, well, I'm sure maybe there's a spell that we could use to kind of disguise yourself. I know.
Sorry for cutting you off. Continue.
I think it's called just exactly that. I didn't know how to complete that sentence. So I don't happen to know it yet, but maybe it's just like figuring out what that amulet is. Or maybe you'll learn it as you learn more about with your magic.
Might have to if I keep hanging out with that one.
Oof.
Bit. I assume most law enforcement doesn't quite like you, considering the way you carry yourself in battle. Would you know a way, perhaps, to get Quinlan into the city? Is Brandon back yet?
No, I'm here. I just kind of zoned out for a minute.
Oh, the kitty! Oh, the kitty!
Yeah, my
He's-
cat was distracting me for a bit.
That's the one that steals food.
So she asked if you know a way to get into the city.
Can we
Bit
just
would
smuggle
shake his
a person
head.
into
Can we
the city?
smuggle her in?
Bit shakes his head and just kind of holds his hands up like, oh.
I translated says he has no idea. He doesn't know how.
Bit looks over to Auckland and kind of makes a writing motion and holds his hands out. He
Oh, you want your paper?
kind of shakes it like does yes in sign language. I'm not gonna try to describe that other than just shake fist.
So I can't remember if I've got it or if he's got it. Maybe
This
it's
is
in
yes.
I mean,
10,
whoever really
okay.
has it this time.
The first one you did was yes for me.
Yeah. So I
No, the
guess
other
I'll
one.
I'll
We
get
kind of
you-
nod your fist. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get you a
Right,
sheet
you're
of
American.
paper.
Yes.
Never mind. Oh, I think this. Oh, this is serfs. This is yes. This is no. This is no for you guys, right?
You kind of yeah.
Yeah.
That's also no. But yeah, well, what were you saying, Beef?
Oh yeah, I guess I just get you your pen and paper so you can write it down.
Bit takes the paper and then turns back to I forgot your character's name.
Who's?
Neko's
Azuri.
Azeri.
Azeri. There we go.
Azuri.
He turns back to Azeri and writes on the paper, I have never seen this city before. I know nothing of it, and then turns the paper to face her.
I just guess that
Yes, that would do it, not being able to know how to
Do you
get someone in.
insight check writing?
He knows how to write.
Well, more so,
No, I meant-
more so for the lying. It'd be basically the body language at that point.
Yeah.
Because there is still body language, even when writing, if you're showing somebody what you mean, kind of thing.
10 insights.
Yeah, Bit's gonna be interesting.
I need an insight check on that quill. The quill is lying.
I mean, technically, Hinari can talk to Bit. Technically, Hinari can talk to Bit directly.
True.
This is true.
Too preoccupied with the cat.
I got a 10 on insight. What is that? Does that mean anything, Bit? Were you
10 on
lying?
insight. You believe Bit can't speak.
I meant. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, so he does seem pretty honest that he
Genuine.
has stayed away from the capital. That he doesn't know too much.
All right. Well, maybe. Oh, Hanari has a cloak. Maybe we can just cover you up.
Yeah,
It's very, I mean, I'm a very big person, so I mean, we could just like,
Get you a cloak and a mask. I have no idea.
This is my disguise.
They
Did you
shot
make your hair a
me
different color?
in the side.
This is my disguise. I can still see your face. Not why I do this.
I mean, honestly, how tall are you?
Like 5'9"?
Yeah, I'm 6 feet,
I
so
think.
I guess it wouldn't really work because you're pretty. No, I mean the height difference between you and Jade and Ryan, right? Jaden is 6'2",
Yeah,
and you're
so it works enough.
10. So that would work. Yeah, you would have enough to be able to like wrap around your face.
But
Yeah.
oh.
The cloak that I would have would be similar to like you put it on and then you would like wrap around and up and around. Like it's not like a you put your arms through it type cloak.
Not a poncho.
Yeah.
All right.
It would be
Alright.
it would be more similar to like what you would wear in like Istanbul or in like
Kind of like a shawl.
Iraq, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a babushka.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because my character's more like a desert character, so it would be more like kind of.
Oh, kind of like a shamag then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get mine now,
Like-
damn it.
Like what
Yeah,
Rey wears in Star Wars.
Then the other thing is for me would be then we're not cutting my hair, but let's find something to color it with for now. Oil, dirt,
He's a red hair
whatever.
buddy.
I don't have prestidigitation, otherwise I just bam.
No, I'm thinking more that if none of us are gonna use the mace, the longsword, or the
That's what it was,
warpick,
a mace.
we go to our very nice
Our
Friend?
A
blacksmith
friend.
friend.
the smith
Smither.
who gave us healing potions,
Smithy.
and we kind of do a
Tradesy.
those, and he probably has some fun grease or some other kind of fun thing around that would sufficiently color my
Lanik,
hair.
that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, well, now that we have everything sorted out, we can probably head back to town and get some. Unless Azari, would you like to look for and make us a meal before we head back, or? I still feel bad.
With the money we just
No, let's go
acquired.
I was hoping we all would have to do it, but I think you're the only one that can see it.
Okay, well, and I
just want to point out, like, I've been off to the side this
kitty
entire
cat.
time, just kind of like composing myself of the fact that I just died and come back.
Yeah, no,
I've just
that's
been-
fair.
Kind of just like meditating almost.
no, that's fair. Well, yeah, I said then. Why don't we pack up? We can take what we're not going to use to Lanix. You would maybe just give it to him as a thank you, or see what he's would offer us, and maybe he can give us something to help you hide you from the circus folk.
And not the circus folk, the city guard.
The city,
And the
yeah,
circus
okay.
folk.
And the circus. folk.
Oh,
Bit just kind of walks over holding a flask of oil.
Like, oh, what, 4 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should be dead by now.
They also
You
think
also
you're
think
dead.
you're dead.
Probably.
Probably.
That's true too. But
Bit,
still,
what are you planning to do with that oil? I also don't think that's the oil you think it would be. I don't know if it would be black oil.
Well, the thing on the item just says oil flask. So I
Probably be
don't know.
a lantern.
Light that,
Light
on,
that
fire.
on fire. I don't think she wants to be lit on fire.
Preferably not.
Well, let's
Nice.
yeah, let's have let's maybe put the oil away, Bit.
Bit sighs and puts the oil back in his bag.
I don't think that would do what you think it would do.
Also, I'm gonna roll a stealth check real quick, or well, a sleight of hand check, which I'm
What do you wanna do?
pretty sure. I was going to put away a tinderbox as well.
Alright, fair enough.
I
burn
probably
the hair off?
failed because I rolled a 7. What's my sleight of hand?
Probably good enough that it wouldn't.
We just take a quick.
Hey, that's a
5
total
real
of
quick.
16.
I use washer.
Yeah, you beat my passive perception.
Yeah,
so-
I don't think anybody has high enough passive to really notice.
No, I have a 14.
Yeah, so yeah, you're able to put it away without anybody really noticing the tinderbox that you had. So you guys are just gonna head back to the tavern now?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the, or tavern, eat, then Lannick.
Mm-hmm.
Lannick
Or
first.
Atlantic
first.
Tavern and the Eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
the eat is the tavern. I thought
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
What would make more sense for us to go see Lannick first?
So
Yeah.
you guys start heading off
Mhm.
back to Hagyar, and after that we're going to take a quick 10-minute-ish break. People can go to the washroom, all that, and we shall be back.
I'll order more coffee. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't order more
Now,
coffee.
this is where you
No.
tell us to roll
do that,
for our
man.
HP. So I'm gonna grab a D6.
I'm gonna go ahead and level up real quick.
I'm clicking
Get
this
some
button
mice
that
ready
says
for
level
And we
up.
are back.
Up, bitches.
We tune into a screen full of Bit's face munching on food.
Yeah, can we level up? Level up. It's only fair because you killed me, that I can level up, right?
You have to sleep first.
I mean,
So-
that's the rule.
So you guys are heading to
You get the one.
Lannick's hut, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay.
While you're doing this to
Yeah.
us, just let us level up.
Okay, so yeah, so Lannick is just as forward, just kind of working away. He seems to be working on a spear for now.
Spear?
Yep.
I'm just gonna like walk up and be like, look what I got! And I'm gonna show him my halberd.
He just kind of haphazardly just kind of looks over really quick because he didn't notice you guys coming up because he was kind of focused on stuff. And in his panic, he actually grabs the hot metal and it slips and goes tink, right onto where his sleeve ends.
Ooh.
Ow.
Taking 5 fire damage, he's just hi guys, how's it going?
Oh my!
Sorry.
No,
Look what
it's
you
fine.
did,
I was
Lenari.
just
You made him burn.
I was just
Man.
engrossed in my own work. Anyways, oh Halbert,
Are
nice.
you alright, man? You alright? That seems so phony. You good, man?
I'll be fine. Nothing but just normal burning.
This boy is on fire.
He's a blacksmith. He's used to this shit.
At least we know he has more than a commoner's amount of hit points.
Yep. Which that shows that he is not a normal commoner.
Nope. Let's add that to the notes here.
I'm gonna kind of like start taking the 3 weapons that we didn't use. Be like,
Yeah.
This cat.
want these?
You just
Sisson
kinda-
was determined to get that.
Oh yes, she is. Oh Jesus Christ! Do you need help?
No.
Parrot
It's
kitty.
fine.
I see a kitty.
Where's your water bottle?
Matt has it.
Setsuna.
God damn it.
Get down.
Do not
Like a deer in the
spray me.
headlights.
Collateral.
Like that, you can see the water spraying on your screen too.
I hit the wall behind you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying not to hit you. I'm trying to not hit you. At least too much. Alright, so yeah, so Lannick will look at you there, Quinlan. What? What about weapons? What?
Cool weapons. And like I got this cool shiny halberd, but you can't have it. But you can have the other ones we have.
What do you guys want for them?
I don't know.
Something
Well,
to
you
dye
did give us a
Quinlan's
bunch
hair?
of potions. So how about you take at least one of them for free? You know, as a tradesies potion. You know.
That we never used.
Yeah, we did.
We used
Okay,
one
good.
of
We
our-
used one. We used one.
That's the first
Okay,
one. We
good.
still have two.
Yeah.
Good.
I should note,
And
some of us
then-
were trying to get to your bag because you had the potions on you, so we could pour one down your throat
Yeah.
when you went
Oh,
down.
I had the potion.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I thought we gave the potions to other people.
we gave one to Zari and then you kept the other two.
Huh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for some reason you had them.
I think it's because I have 9 hit points. I think I have the lowest hit
I don't.
point, 30.
I don't remember why we just
I don't
gave it
remember.
to you. We just did.
'Cause
Anyway,
she's the healer.
Yeah.
I'm the healer who goes into the middle of combat.
You had the highest AC.
Four.
Sure. What about the other two?
Something to change.
What do you think they're
Quinlan's hair
worth?
color? What?
Fine. Yeah.
We can still
Sorry,
pay
I keep
one
forgetting
normally.
about that. I forget. Whatever.
Blank just kind of looks at you guys a bit confused by what you guys are arguing about, really.
but I think Quinlan asked, "How much do you think they're worth?" So
Just
whatever
a
two you
moment.
don't would not like.
Which one are you guys gonna give him for the potions, I guess?
I was
Whatever.
gonna let him pick which one he wanted.
Oh, you didn't have a headset. Whichever one he would like.
I was able to still
Either
hear
choice.
you. My headset actually is
Oh.
loud enough.
Okay.
As long as nothing happens in the house, I can actually hear quite well.
Oh, microwave going in the background.
Fuck that microwave. No, we make sure that doesn't get used for Sundays at all.
That's
While we're
legal
streaming.
on Sunday.
Let's see, so you guys have the war pick. War pick, the mace. And the long sword.
Were you gonna keep the longsword, Oakland?
I looked at it, and it looks like just like a normal steel longsword.
Okay.
And I don't think it does more than my scimitars. So
Yeah, not. I don't think for you it would.
I don't think they do.
No, because the
And plus I
longsword
have
would be
a
more
bow.
strength based than
Yeah,
scimitars, which
more
are
of a-
dex based.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm more of a bow wielder anyways, so to me it's
Yeah.
more like cash. Right, so
I could go
Well, for 2
suboptimal
potions,
strength
he could probably just do the longsword since that is the more expensive weapon to make.
are we trading our potions? Hold up.
No,
What
we're
are we
trading-
doing?
we're
giving
giving
him.
We're
giving
paying
him one of
him
the
back for
weapons
the
as a
potion.
thank
So
you.
yeah, he will say
Okay.
that probably the longsword, because that one is the more expensive one, and it would make more sense if you wanted to be even about it at least.
Yeah,
Yep, we
he can
do.
have whichever he liked.
And for the
We
war
are in enough
pick,
people's.
and the mace, probably about, if you sell it to the right guy, about 5 gold each.
Okay. Okay.
Does he want them?
I mean, if you're wanting to part with the longsword for the potions, I'm down for that, but what would you want for the other two? Do you want gold or
Well, we're kind of hoping that you
What's
could make
your
her hair
ore?
not red.
so you're wanting me as a blacksmith, wonder if I have anything for dyeing.
Do you have
Hair.
anything that's dirty and sticky that can stick to my hair?
We're just trying to. They can explain the story. I only know bits and pieces. There was a circus
Oh.
and
Oh no,
other
no! Just
stuff
saying,
happened.
I would probably stop you with a wave of your hand. Like,
Okay.
he doesn't need to know that I am a wanted person.
Never said that.
Just for
Maybe
a
he thinks you're part of the
costume, you
circus.
I might have
You
some
do cartridge.
stuff that could
Circus is-
possibly work for changing hair color. It would probably just dirty
Soot.
up your red and such, but it would still be somewhat undertone red. It wouldn't fully change because it doesn't stick
okay.
that way.
Let's do that. I'm good with that.
So yeah, we'll go into the back of his tent, and he has this kind of like smallish jar of like almost basically tar oil and such, like a mixture of tar and oil. So it's gonna be hard as hell to get out your hair, but it'll stick enough to where it should basically change your hair color.
We'll do that.
I mean, if we wet your hair, I could use shape water to freeze it, and you could just have really spiky anime hair.
What is this anime you
Wait.
speak of?
Okay, hold. I'm thinking. If we wet her hair, and I used Shape's Water's thing that I can change the color of water, would that alter her hair color?
It would kind of change it. I mean, her hair would still
Like
show
dyeing her hair
through.
with Kool-Aid?
Yeah, it's like dyeing hair with Kool-Aid, where it's like the undertone will still show, but it'll look different per se.
So we'll take the tar as a backup.
Yeah. Plus, you never know when you're gonna need some tar and feathers.
Let's have some traps.
I don't think you guys wanted to involve tar and feathers. That ended badly last time I was involved in a campaign of mine.
You guys had a lot of things go wrong from what I'm gathering.
2 guards ended up dead and a small child.
Yep.
God damn, dude. Like, man, guys.
That was player choices.
Well, no, I know.
Wait, hang on. Is this when a certain dumbass pushed a man out of a tower?
Uh-huh. And flattened a child with a fully grown humanoid that had plate armor on? Yes.
Yikes. Okay, so
We'll take the tar.
Okay.
And so you don't want the weapons, is what I'm gathering from these? Like, you don't want these?
I have enough to forge for myself. I don't really need to buy weapons per se.
What if you could
Does
melt
he have
them down?
does he have a quarterstaff that I can see?
Nope.
No. Yeah.
and couldn't. No, I guess it's like we'd have to break the blade off the halberd, and we can make a quarterstaff.
Yeah.
I was
We're
gonna
not
say,
doing that.
like,
Yeah.
he could take these weapons and maybe make something else out of them. You know?
Hey, do you guys want to like just give them to him, or do we want to carry him around?
May as well carry them and see if we can sell them.
Yeah, if we're going to if we're attempting to head into the big
Be
city.
stupid? Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry, I don't have disguise self yet.
It's fine.
You could have taken it too. Or is
That's
it
why I
level?
said it's fine.
So yeah, Lannick's gonna kind of look at all of you. So is that all? Because I do have to finish working on some of my orders.
I think so. Thank you for helping us.
No problem. And yeah, he'll go back to work on his onto the one spear. So what are you guys doing now?
Food.
So just
Yeah.
food and then sleep at the tavern?
Probably rest
Acquire
the day.
another
Yeah.
room.
Okay.
Or
So,
Before
As you
we
guys-
leave,
Yeah.
can I like just heal that little burn that he took? Because it was my fault.
sure if you want to use healing on it.
Healing word.
Yeah, I don't have healing word.
Yeah, you do. It's prepared.
Since
Yeah.
yeah,
I changed your prepared spell list.
every
going
long
into the
rest you
fight.
can change your whole list.
Oh,
Except
Yeah.
for cantrips, I think.
Yeah, cantrips you can't, but
Yeah,
you
but
can
I
change.
just. You want me to roll for it still, or can I just? Because it's 1d4 plus 4.
Well, he took 5 damage, so it'll
Yeah,
be
can I
fine
just-
regardless.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
So,
just want to heal him.
As
he
he
took.
kind of he looks down and he sees it kind of the searing kind of stops and kind of goes to a bit more normal. He does look and you can tell it is going to scar a bit at least, but not as bad if it was just left to be.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about it. And he just kind of rolls up his sleeve and you can see a very large burn like that goes basically wrapping around from like back to front of his shoulder. I've done many accidents and much of learning when it comes to blacksmithing.
Dude, seen some shit.
We've seen some shit.
Yeah. A quick question: Did we split all the money already, or is it still in the chest?
I believe it.
Calculated what
You
the
guys
split
calculated
was.
the split would be, but you guys didn't do that yet. You guys left it in chest.
Yeah,
Because it's easier to carry for now, anyways.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll
if you guys,
take away.
I mean, if you guys really wanted
everything.
to just leave them in the chest and have it as a party pool,
But then we have to carry these chests everywhere.
yeah.
That seems ridiculous.
All right.
Alright, adding the 47 back.
So yeah. So as you guys head to a tavern, you guys eventually end up there, and yeah, there is about 2 people near the kind of almost community board that look over at you guys and just kind of look at the board and back to you guys a few times when you guys enter.
Can I tell why they're like? Do they?
You look past
Like
them and
from
you
their
can
body
see 2 wanted posters.
Oh shit.
Can I see the one? Who? Can I take a wild guess? Who
Oh,
Well, one
two
of
wanted
them, you don't know who this person is that is drawn on this wanted poster. The other one, however, is a drawn description of Quinlan. The other one is of some other person, at least. No names, nothing, but just drawn descriptions.
So I'm just gonna kind of turn around and kind of start like ushering Quinlan out of the tavern.
One of
You
the guys,
say
one of the
you
guys will
don't
yell
like
over.
my new hair.
One of the guys will yell over. Ah, the bounty ain't worth it. Don't worry. We don't really care for the capital's fucking guards anyways.
Okay.
You're
I don't know
not
if we
kidding.
did anything to your hair yet.
No, you guys just
I
have
just
stuff.
asked if that was possible. Yeah. Cheap water.
Yeah.
Might help.
Told you, the capital didn't like me.
So, yeah,
I'm gonna go
nobody
hide up in
there
a
from
room
what you
for
can
now.
see. So yeah, you guys are just going to turn in for the rest of the night?
Is I didn't write down the Minotaur's name. Is
No,
he
he's off.
around? Okay.
he's off. He's
Yeah.
off. I remember that.
Can I is like I don't know if they have like lockers. Could I ask someone to leave the can I leave the book for someone to give it to him or like
Yeah, you can leave it at the
there's a
front.
lock.
One of his coworkers will give it to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of those pages, but ah well.
So yeah. So anything for you before you guys fully turn in for the rest of the day and enter into the next?
I can't think of it.
I can't think of anything.
Were we getting?
I guess
one more
before maybe
room?
I'll go with Quinlan.
Sounds like
Really
people
quick.
can really hear you. Yes.
I'll go with Quinlan just to test. I think we'd want to test because
Get a better look at the
like how
water
shape
and
water will affect, and it only lasts an hour, so we'd have to like be quick and get you in, and then kind of get you out of sight. So
the whole city is looking for me. I don't think this is a good idea.
what if we
I will say, if
change
any
the
of you
color
looked at
and
the
make it
poster,
spiky by freezing it?
I will say for anybody who looked at the poster, 5 gold for Quinlan to be brought in.
So what if we take her and get the gold and then break her into jail?
That's
I
You're still
mean,
muted.
Bit and I are stealthy.
I can talk loud enough.
Okay.
Like, we
I
could
can-
try.
So,
That
yeah.
sounds like so many issues just piling on top
That's
of
like-
each other.
Considering that's 5 gold for trespassing charge, you guys would be breaking somebody out of jail. That's definitely worth more than 5 gold, and that'd be your party.
Let's
I'd
go
be like a
in a
pit
different
bear.
direction, everybody.
So yeah, so you're just gonna experiment for the night and all that before turning in. So there's a
think
few
so.
colors that work here and there enough to at least change enough.
Like, yeah, I was thinking green would cancel the red.
Yeah. So it kind of turns into kind of almost like basically how it blends. It kind of turns into a brownish kind of coppery red, basically ginger essentially, but very low tone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So you guys are just gonna turn in for the rest of the day and relax.
Yeah, and now that I'm sitting there waiting, and while he trying to figure out my hair, I'm gonna try to see if I can. Is there any writing on the heart amulet or anything?
Nope.
No, that didn't. Nope. There's nothing. No words. No seals on it, like crack.
Nope.
Themes. That's the word I was looking for. Alright, I'm just gonna probably put it in my pocket.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the barkeep real quick. I'm gonna go talk to him before I head off. So
Okay.
I don't know who's working tonight. I know the guy working the day, but I don't know the guy working at night. So
So yeah, you mostly have been dealing with the Minotaur, but he's not working all today. But there's a few hours that you've seen but haven't really got to know.
yeah.
Yep.
So I sit down at the barkeep. I signal him like, I want a beer.
Yep.
You know, pint of your freshest ale.
All right. Yeah, so that'll be 3 copper.
Hand him 3 copper.
Yep.
Actually, no. No, I hand him 1 gold and I say keep the tip.
Oh,
All right.
big tip.
That is a
Jeez.
big tip.
That is a
No,
very
you'll
big
see
tip.
why. You'll see why.
No,
You'll
no,
see
but
why in a
I'm going to
second.
tell you this right now. That is a very big tip because on average, commoners only see a single gold piece in a year.
Mhm. I know. That's what. There's a reason why I'm doing it
Alright.
though. Just to sway it. So I pass him the gold tip for the ale, and I start to, I start to want to make conversation with him. So say to him, "You see those posters on the wall? What are they about?"
So
I know one of them is in my party.
this
Well, what
half
are
orc
the
just
others
kind of
do?
looks at you. Well, 3 of them apparently. 2 of them came in today. 1 of them came in last night. Just guards dropping off stuff sending off stuff to different towns and such. Those 2, the one that's from your party, and I guess she was with somebody else. Those came in this morning earlier. Well, apparently, just from what I read on the posters themselves, just trespassing charges. We don't really care here about something so
Right.
small.
I see. So we already know that we have the one in our party, but the other 2 posters, you said the other 2 people, they came in earlier this morning.
No, the one with... There was 2 that came in this morning. That was your party member, and the other one that's about trespassing.
Okay.
The one that came in last night, late last night, was about an elvish lad who stole some scrolls from a tower or the college or something.
An elvish lad. Tell me, by chance, was this a high elf?
I think that's what the description said. I mean, he kind of walks over to the end of the bar and just reaches over the bar and grabs the poster from the community board and kind of lays down in front of you. And you can see through the description is a high elf, younger high elf male with kind of scruffy-ish short black hair. He's worth about 300 gold since he stole some items from the Wizarding College that's nearby.
And how much is the bounty on it?
300 gold.
300, eh?
Yep.
I just look at the bounty. I recognize the elf. I know where it is. Do I have to roll for it?
For what?
I know what the high elf is. Do I have to roll for it though?
To roll for what?
To know, like, does my character know it? I know.
Oh yeah, you
Like
know,
insight.
you know who this
Okay.
elf is. You've seen his face already.
That's what I thought. Okay. So I like look at the poster, I see, and I know it's the elf that we saw in the cave, and I'm just like, have the biggest grin on my face, and I'm like, I fold the bounty up, and I put it in my coat pocket, and I go, pleasure doing business with you. And I walk up with my beer, and I go up to the room.
Orc just kind of looks at you for a moment. It's like, all right, have a good night.
So did we get a second room, or are we all just crammed in one room?
Yeah, you have got another room.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are just going to turn in for the rest of the night? All right.
Well, with knowing my face is out there, I'd probably set like booby traps for anybody just barging into my room through the window or the door.
What kind of booby traps?
Well, I got some tar.
Jesus. So you're just going to pour tar into a tavern room?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
No, kind of like a tripwire or something that would make it so that I know that they're there, so that I don't just sleep through them.
Do you have anything that would work for that?
I'm looking.
They said, like, they did say they don't care about such a.
I don't trust people.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
You know what? I have some rope and some things that'll make noise if they hit together.
Okay.
I can use. Yeah.
Roll me a intelligence check, and if you are proficient in, we'll say sleight of hand, you can add proficiency bonus. Are you proficient in sleight of hand there?
No, not in this campaign.
Then it'd be straight intelligence check.
Straight intelligence, 15.
15? So you're able to set up roughly something here and there near the window.
Not the door.
Not with how the room's set up.
Alright. Okay.
You can either do door or a window, your choice.
I'd probably go
I'll
with
do window for the wire, and then I'll prop my crossbow up against the door so that if it opens, it's gonna fall over.
Okay. Alright. So the rest of you are just gonna turn in for the night? I think Quinlan and Zara, you guys are in the same room, right?
Well, we have 2 rooms between the 6 of us.
True. So who's going into what room, I guess?
Well, Bit and I are in our room, so who's staying with us is the question.
Like, yeah, how big are the rooms with 4 people?
There's the two rooms have about 3 beds each, and there'd be enough room for one person to sleep on the floor if you guys wanted to fit 4 in a room.
Well, yeah, I guess we had our own rooms, yeah, so I guess it doesn't matter.
If Nari doesn't have an issue, I don't
care.
have. Oh, okay. I'll go stay with.
You dumb shit. Be right back. Cat decided to jump in the trash can.
The garbage is not.
It's where it belongs.
Get the fuck out of there.
Ichigo, please tell me it was Ichigo.
It was Setsuna.
Ah, it's even better.
And as it's falling over, she's sticking out of the end.
Which end, her paws or her butt?
The butt. Her back haunches got stuck and she just went whoop.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. My character, I'm just gonna just follow you guys around, wherever we decide to do. My roommate, we only have 1 key to get into our apartment, so I just have to run and give it down to them. He's just gonna text me when he's here, so.
Okay, there we go. I'm back.
Welcome back.
All
He's
right.
following the rest of us, so.
Yeah, I'll probably stay with. I can go with Bit and Oakland.
Okay.
I don't mind.
And Hinari, where are you going?
I think she was gonna come join.
Yeah, I'll join the
Alright.
girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you would see Quinlan doing this. You and Azari would.
What's going on? What are you doing? Never mind. I know. I'm just gonna walk right over to the bed, and I'm just gonna go.
Flop.
Just like face first into the conde.
Fair enough.
Pass the fuck. Pass the fuck.
Okay.
I'll go claim a bed as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if nobody else has anything for tonight, you guys can all get a long rest.
And
Level 2.
and yeah!
I had to wait till a long rest because level up can't be just mid-adventure, actually.
Like
Now, how do I
Skyrim.
level up
Gotta
on
sleep.
D&D Beyond?
So,
Manage beside your name.
yeah, you click manage right beside your name, and then you'll see manage character and levels.
Okay. And then I can just level up.
Yep.
Yeah.
You will be able to prepare more spells now.
Can I reroll?
Now, will it save automatic? Oh my god, I am at 10
What'd you
hit
roll?
points.
Wait, hold on. I didn't
Well,
ask
you
for
roll
rolls,
for
right?
HP, Caitlin. Don't use the, because D&D Beyond will automatically give it to you.
Yeah, I know. I rolled.
So I was at 9.
Sorry.
What are we
Yelena,
rolling again?
Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
Whatever you're.
we'll go in order. Alklin? So I believe you are a D10 for health, I
Oh,
believe.
we're rolling our hit
Oh.
dice?
Only hit dice. Mid-session. I believe you're a D10. I don't know for sure. Hold on, let me double check. Yes, you
I'll
are a
need another
D10, Alklin.
die.
So one
Yeah, the
D10.
full set prepared.
Hey, Matt.
Yes.
On D&D Beyond, which one is Tasha's Blade Singer? Is it Blade Singer or Blade Singing?
Why
it
is
really
there
matter?
a difference?
I don't know. You have
What?
Blade Singer and then you have Blade Singing.
Let me go look at that.
I mean, I could just set it to 6 and I can see because Tasha's when it changed the extra attack. But
Okay, so do I roll 2d8 or do I just roll 1d8?
1d8. It's one dice.
Because my hit dice say 2d8.
that's your total.
That's your total hit dice you have now. But you only
Okay,
roll
so
one
I just
dice
roll
per
one.
per level up, yes.
Rolled a 6.
Same.
6. Okay, so yeah, in your manage hit points, you add 6 to your current rolled HP, whatever it was. Alright, so Azari?
Why did my max hit points go down? What?
Did you add to it?
How?
Well, I put rolled HP and then I put 5, and now it says my maximum hit points is 7.
Oh, you need to add it to what was previously rolled.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. 9, 10, 11, 12.
So I initially rolled a 1.
Well, you get to
So
reroll
I'm at
ones
60
once.
now. I'll be right back.
5.
What did you get there, Faith?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet. I was picking the spells.
Okay.
Woo! The wizard gets max roll.
Nice. Bit?
I rolled a 6 for my HP, and I'm trying to remember how to put this in here exactly.
In your class itself, there will be manage HP in the top right corner of class.
Okay.
When you're
one
managing.
It says 8, so
That's so 8
do I
plus
do
6.
do I do the 6 plus 5 or whatever my
No, no,
con
no.
modifier is?
No, it does that by itself. You just do the
Oh.
rolled HP itself. And Quinlan, what'd you roll?
Alright.
Oh, 5.
5,
8
okay.
plus 6 is not. I do not have 814 HP.
I did add it for mine.
Yeah, Bit's never dying. God damn.
From what it looks like, if I go to the wizard page, it looks like Blade Singing is its actual one.
Is the correct one?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what it is? If I have homebrew checked on for my DB and Beyond settings, Blade Singer, because I don't own all the books, I might have added it in.
You might have
like,
got something
cheating.
there, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
fair
could
enough.
be what it is. But good to know. That's the one I picked.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it stands still. Like, do I dig to die stealth to actually benefit us, or do I take a spell that I can actually attack with?
Disguise self. I feel like that might be a good choice. To
Yeah, I think in her studies she would think, oh, this one's going to be more useful in the long run. Is it a ritual? I don't think it is. No, it's not, so I better prepare it. I know the other one's a ritual. Nice. Woo! Oh, I should have asked Lanik if he has he had armor, but light armor. Because burning a slot for mage armor isn't
Sucks
great
ass.
every time. Yeah, but when you don't got no armor.
Yeah.
Now I can wear light armor, right? So it's like, let's put that scimitar in my equipped weapons.
Okay, so you guys all had a long rest. You got to level up. So
I learn a bunch of stuff at 2. It's gonna take me a minute.
Yeah, you get spells.
yeah, you get spells. Have fun.
Okay, so I can either choose spells or I can choose because there's druidic
Oh yeah, and you
warrior,
get a fighting style too.
but there's also fighting. There's a fighting style, so I gotta figure this shit out.
Yeah, the druidic warrior is a fighting style option for you. It just gives you, I think it gives you 2 druid cantrips or 1 druid cantrip or something like that.
It gives me 2.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm looking at the blind fighting, and I'm like, I can see invisible enemies.
And you guys figured out, you added in all the stuff that we,
So
like, we fixed my
Yeah.
character thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
that's all good. I don't have to do that. Okay. Yes.
Don't you get do you have archery as a option? Because that might be for what you're going for.
Yeah, there's
I do
archery
have
if you want.
archery. I do. But I've been using my swords a lot, not my bow.
Oh, yeah.
What's the proficiency with that? I forget what it's called. Where the range is basically you don't have to roll disadvantaged when you're close range.
That's a
Okay,
feat.
So I have
Yeah.
new spells.
That's a feat, not a. Okay.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, you
This
can
is-
prepare, I think, 1 extra spell now, Caitlin or Gilnith.
Can I prepare? Oh ho ho.
I do extra
Where-
lightning.
And it's a long rest, so you can switch out all your spells if you want.
Yes. Also, I rolled a 5, and so that put my hit points at 16, which doesn't make sense, but that's what it says.
Because
Yeah,
you add
because
your
it's your
constitution
con.
as well.
The single
Yeah.
automatically add your con.
Okay.
Because I believe you're a D8. Yeah, you're a D8 plus 5.
Yeah, I was at 9 before, so I added 5 to 9.
Oh, okay,
You
I
should be at
see.
15.
What it was is I see you add 9 because you add your con by itself. So D&D Beyond will automatically add con, so you didn't have to do that. So you would have been at 8 rolled HP plus 1 because you were at 9 max, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
then 8
Yeah,
plus
9 was like my max hit
8
points.
plus 5. So your rolled HP would actually be at 13.
Wouldn't it be at 15?
No, I'm saying your rolled HP would be at 13, and then plus 2 from the con bonus. It'll do that by itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So manage.
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna go
the
this.
rolled HP is what you just put in for literally just the dice. Because if you look below it, you can see the plus 2 from
Oh, you fixed it.
Constitution.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see the hit point bonuses plus 2 from Constitution. D&D Beyond takes care of that by itself. So you guys literally just have to add just the roll from the dice itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, bless you, Ryan.
That was me.
That was Brandon.
That was me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Sarah.
I was wondering why it sounded so cute and not like a monster.
So
Hush. Sneezes aren't cute.
I sound like an anime character when I sneeze, so like take that as a compliment, man.
Apparently, I sound like a dad when I sneeze at times.
My view of Calgary. You guys will see probably like the next 20 minutes. Grooming with is packing and is gonna start taking stuff downstairs. So we have to check out at 10 a.m. So you guys will like see him back.
Okay.
Oh, whatever.
It's just Dylan. So
Oh yeah, I gain performance. I forgot about that. That's part of this.
spells, manage spells, known spells.
Is everyone ready?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm confused. So
Way confused.
Do I only get spells if I pick Druidic Warrior?
Ranger
or do I
gets
still
spells
get
by itself.
Okay, because it doesn't tell me where to fill them in, so there must be in a book.
It'll be
somewhere
on-
It's in a.
I have.
They'll be on your actual page. So, if you're looking at your... So what fighting style are you going for?
I'm deciding that too.
Okay, because when it comes to spellcasting on your actual, like, normal page, that's where you can fiddle with your spells.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can learn 2 spells as a ranger. One of the spells you can learn is Hunter's Mark, which is very helpful.
Oh right, it's half your wisdom. Oh no, it's your wisdom. Isn't it your wisdom plus?
Yeah,
half
it's a
your
wisdom
ranger level?
modifier.
Is it just wisdom, or is it not half plus half your ranger level?
Why can't
Uh,
I learn?
Let's see.
I don't know half that. I only ever played half full caster, so I don't actually know. I can't remember.
For Hunter's Mark? or
For
what?
first level, no, 2 first level spells of your choice from Ranger, and then it goes differently later.
Oh, then it's different from there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh right, ranger is not like I'm thinking of.
They're not a full
artificer.
caster.
Okay, well, I picked my fighting style.
Okay.
And so where do I go to spells? How do I...
So on your actual page, you will
click
see...
spells?
Yeah, click spells, and then you can click manage spells, and then click add spells, and it'll show you all the spells you can learn,
Okay, there they are.
and you can
Okay.
choose 2 of those.
Okay.
And Hanari, what were you saying? You sound like you were getting confused about one thing.
No, I figured it out.
Okay.
Well, just in case Hanari gets stabbed again, I'm gonna take Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Just in case, so that we have someone else who can heal. And then...
I have a question. So, my spell cards that I have
Mhm.
don't what's in D&D Beyond.
They don't
Like,
match.
it's
Might
telling
not
me.
have all the.
Hold on, sorry.
Well, there's been quite a few new spells added just because of all the books. The spell
Those
cards
are
are very outdated.
Yeah, like I've got these ones.
Yeah.
Just like the spell
Yeah,
cards. So
I have
can-
those same ones. They're very outdated for how they are.
Okay.
Like
Well,
they're pretty much up to date for like how the wording and how the spells work. It's just there's lots of spells that are new that aren't in card form yet.
Yeah, well, the only thing is like there's spells on my list that I have in here that I don't have on my list. Like I don't have
Uh-huh.
Burning Hands on my list. Or like Charm Person or
Oh, that's different cleric spells.
Cleric domains.
Domains have different spell stuff to them.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, so I
Yeah.
can't necessarily
Yeah, it's because certain domains have certain stuff. Like if you look at the light one, the light domain will have for first level spells they have Burning Hands and Fairy Fire at the ready. Forge
Like how
domain
you, it's
will
how
have,
you have
like
sleep and.
Yeah.
yeah, it's all
Okay,
because
so
of
really-
domain.
Okay, so really what I should do with my cleric spells then is pull the ones that I have that are
Yeah,
on this
that are
list
on
to
D&D
match.
Beyond. Yes.
Okay.
But you
Nice.
still probably won't have all the ones that are on D&D Beyond.
No,
Yeah, just
probably
because
not.
the
But then I'm not
updates.
like yeah,
'Cause
but
there's
then
also
I'm
probably
not trying to
homebrew in
take
there,
Charm
too.
Person if I
Yeah, there's a
don't
few
need
homebrew
it.
in there.
Yeah. Well, it's not that you
Yes.
don't need charm person. Yeah, you can't learn charm person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, charm person would be, I believe, trickery. Yeah,
Oh.
trickery domain.
Why can't I learn
Yeah, I'll
guidance?
pick Hunter's Mark. That just seems really good.
It's a cantrip. You already
Yeah,
have all
guidance
your
is a cantrip. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
oh.
Oh,
You're only
Oh,
allowed
don't
so
worry.
many
I
cantrips.
see.
Yeah.
I
So you could
see.
take guidance when we get our 4th cantrip. You could take guidance or a 3rd
Yes.
cantrip, whatever it is.
Okay. Okay, but I could take Bane. Perfect.
And you have the advantage being a preparing caster, where you every long rest you can change out all your prepared spells for a whole new list
Yeah.
each day.
All of your leveled spells, not your
Yes,
not your
level
cantrips.
spells.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't need.
Yeah. So
this.
every long rest, you can change your spell list to what you want for the day.
I'm kind of shocked that I don't have like divine favor, but
That's a cleric ability.
Yeah, that's a feat. That's a cleric feature later on.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
Do I get more fighting styles later on?
I believe
I
rangers
only
get
get
one
one?
more. I think.
I think you just get the one at level 2, unless you take fighting initiative or level in fighter.
I don't remember with rangers. It's been a while since I played a ranger.
Okay.
Okay. So I have. Okay. This is good to know. This is very good to know. Sorry, I'm very much like a physical. I need like the physical spells.
Yeah.
Since I can't see everything like everyone else can.
Yeah.
So
No
this
problem.
just helps me see everything.
Yeah. It looks like just from looking at ranger, it looks like you don't get an extra fighting style. You're not a fighter.
So
I think that only
essentially,
champion.
if I pick one, I should pick one that's really useful because I don't get another one.
Yep.
Or one that will work
Don't you
with
get
your...
to change them out whenever you can, like your fighting style, whenever you can either take another feat or you can change out your fighting style?
Whenever you take an...
everyone?
Yeah, that was an optional rule. At ASI levels, you can change them
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, a 4th level
Oh.
ranger ability. When you reach a level in this class that
Hey,
grants the
hey, I can see
ASI,
it.
you can replace a fighting style you know if another fighting style available to ranger. So yeah, at 4th level and at 8th level, you can change your fighting style at that point.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I gotcha. Another question. Does anyone else here later on learn how to see things invisible?
There's many ways to do
I-
that.
Yeah.
Okay, because if that's the case, I won't take what I was gonna take, because I want to take it, but like the other ones are better. I was just gonna take it situationally. But if other people can learn it, I'll just take something.
Yeah, there's many
else.
ways to do that. There's magic items, spells, or class features from other classes. There's all sorts of ways to find invisible stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone's ready for the next day?
Essentially.
Just getting my spell cards.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a sleep card, I'm pretty sure.
No, because that one wasn't originally part of the
No,
PhD.
I think I do have. It's Bane, Detect Magic, Wounds plus Healing Word.
So,
I don't have
It's now-
that. Oh, you switched that.
it is now the next morning. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna get up super excited. That was ominous. What the fuck? I'm gonna run out of room, go over to the other room, like not that aggressive. My slide out, on my desk, like knock.
I can hardly even hear that.
Oh really? Oh, I guess
Yeah.
my mic's on my face.
Yeah, I guess I'll get up and get the door.
Just
You might as well unmute yourself because I can't hear
Ow.
you.
Okay. I shall get
The door. Morning.
Is a very is Quinlan awake yet? I don't know what time of day it is. What time of day is it? Am I the asshole that gets up at like 6:30 a.m.?
Probably about 9-ish.
Okay.
So
We had a
I
stressful
would
day.
have
moved her crossbow to the side of the door when I opened it. I'm just gonna kick it over.
Bolt upright. What was that?
Yes.
Still passed out. I'm like, passed out.
Sorry, I didn't want to. I learned some new things during the night, and I think I can help figure out what that amulet is, Quinlan.
Yeah, let's do that. But first, I should probably
Yeah.
take
You
down my little tripwire.
like? Can I see it from the door, like your little setup?
Oh, very much so. It's a rope.
It's just,
I can't understand a word of any
how
of
crude
you.
is it? Like how crude is this setup? Like, is it bad?
Yeah, it's pretty crude. Like, I mean, in the middle of the night, if somebody climbed through a window, they'd probably set it off. But like, it looks jank when you look at it from the other side of the room.
Okay, just kind of what's the
Is your
Just
husband-
because some don't care doesn't mean others won't.
Okay. Well, if you want to meet, if we want to meet downstairs, we can get some food, and it'll take some time for me to look to kind of see what that is, but while we're eating, I can kind of do my thing.
All right, I'll meet you down there.
Awesome.
I'm gonna take down my tripwire.
Oh, god damn! I didn't realize it needed a pearl worth 100 GP. Shit.
Yeah. Identify actually has a fucking material component that costs gold.
Crap.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that.
All right, I might have
No,
to.
that did not do anything.
Might have to go panic buy if you can.
Yeah. I might have
Well,
to go
there
do
is a
that.
general store that might have some.
Okay, so probably I would do that conversation, kind of.
And then as soon as the door closes, you kind of realize, fuck.
Ah! And I start like.
Yeah, a lot of people forget that identify actually requires GP.
I couldn't remember what. Yeah, I thought it was just. I didn't think it required GP. I was like, okay, I'm good.
Arcane focus and all that. It's like, nope.
Yeah, it doesn't
Identify's not that
consume it
easy.
though, which is
no, it
nice.
does not. So as long as you get one, you're good.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna panic run to the general store.
Okay.
Hopefully they're open.
Yeah, by 9 they would be.
Okay.
What's everyone else doing for now?
Bit is already downstairs eating breakfast.
Yeah, so somehow Bit's awake before all of you. Bit, you just run downstairs, and Bit, you just watch Faith just zoom down the stairs and out the door.
He
Thank you for
decides
not making me,
okay, and
like-
then goes back to eating.
Thank you for not making me like roll dexterity to trip over my tail or some shit.
I slowly wake
Don't
up.
give
Next
him
time.
ideas, he'll do it.
Next time.
Damn it!
No, don't worry. I was not going to do it for today at least. I was already thinking, but I'm like, nah, not now. Not after what I just put you guys through for the last little bit.
Emotional trauma.
He's going to do it now that you gave a word to his
Yeah, I know.
thoughts.
No, I was thinking, I was like, man, if I had a player sprinting down a staircase and they were a race with a tail, I'd do it.
What are you doing, Alfie?
I would make the only exception to be tabaxi.
Oh yeah,
Because
I
they're
wake up after a long night. I feel refreshed and rejuvenated after a long battle. I put my claw on my head and I go,
You found a
I'll
mouse.
never
in your bed.
get I'll never get used to these mornings. I'm more of a nocturnal creature. I wake up and I go downstairs and get some breakfast.
Okay, Azari?
You wake up and you find a dead mouse in your bed.
When I go downstairs,
Are there
any dwarfs downstairs?
There would be a few.
I would like to approach one and ask.
May I sit with you?
Sure. I guess so.
Now this
Now,
might
this
be
might be an odd question. But are you by chance one of the miners here?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna pull out
one of the
white and the orange brown
crystals.
Okay.
Do you by chance know what these are?
Which ones were you pulling out? Sorry.
The opaque white and the orangey brown.
All right, we'll do opaque white first. I have no idea how the fuck to say this. Chalcedony or something?
Let me see.
You know more.
Enunciate.
Chalcedon?
Chalcedon, I guess. I don't know gems. You know gems.
Okay.
And then the opaque orange, reddish, brownish thing. Carnelian.
Carnelian?
Yep. Yeah, so he's able to tell you what both are. They will tell you that they're both worth about 50 each as well per gem at minimum.
Okay.
There were no pearls in there. No, there weren't. No.
Pearls in mine? No.
No, in the chest.
Oh, yeah, no.
No.
I didn't roll pearls. But then again, you also need a pearl that's at least 100 GP.
100 GP. Yeah.
What if you had 2 for 50?
No, that doesn't work. Magic doesn't work that way.
Dang.
Oh, Christ. Mute this.
Yeah.
I'll thank him, and then
go sit down with Alquin and Bit.
Okay. Alright.
I know
I know what all these are now.
Oh, so you finally discovered what these gems are about. Please enlighten me, Zeri.
So I'll set the two down.
These are Chalcedon. And this one is Carnelian.
Very interesting. And how much do they go for? Did they tell you?
Well, in total, we have a decent amount of gold on us.
I'll pull
out
the
the two onyxes as well.
All
of these ones
are
50 gold each.
And the
And the other ones are all 10 gold each.
Minimum.
And there
That's
was
a minimum.
seven of each value.
I'd say that's a pretty good haul. Granted, we did just sell our souls to a demon for all this money, so probably not the greatest trade-off in history.
So yeah, at minimum, the gems you guys have go for about 420. Why the fuck does this campaign keep having 420?
Lose it!
This is just a high ass Canadian campaign apparently.
April.
It's
Quinn,
420.
What?
A pair of sunglasses and a blunt apparently appear on Bit's face.
Just like Jesus Christ. Apparently everything's 420 in this session. Holy shit.
Quinlan, I'm a big stupid doo-doo head. That is all.
Oh, heck, I
I
dropped
can
my
only
key.
cast disguise self on myself.
You cast what on yourself?
Disguise
I can
self.
only
Disguise
cast.
self.
I forgot I can't cast it on another person. I'm a big stupid doo-doo head. Oh,
Yes,
never mind. I have an idea.
disguise
Never mind. Nope. I got an idea.
You can
I got an
clone
idea.
yourself, and then you're still
Shenanigans.
technically casting disguise self.
Yeah. So yeah. Anything else for anybody?
Try and check your Snapchat.
Bit is still just munching his breakfast.
Yep. Alright.
As am I.
They're all not.
Well, then Faith, you're able to get to the general store by now. And yeah, it's open.
Awesome. I head inside.
Okay. So yeah, there's a just kind of a older humanoid there. He looks elven, but you're not able to tell at least what race of elf, but he is elf at least. Hi there, how can we help you?
I'm looking for any spell components, specifically a pearl and it's a kind of expensive one.
Oh, I know that we carry some stuff for spellcasters here and there, because sometimes we have some people coming down. What are we looking for?
Something worth at least 100 gold piece. A pearl of at least 100 gold. RNG. 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 RNG.
Let me go check our stock. And you see him just kind of go a little bit behind a curtain and such, and kind of come on out with a small, like, little chest, and he starts to kind of pick through it as he places on tail, pick through it, and he just kind of places down all sorts of different spell components, and eventually he pulls out this little kind of silk bag. There's about some pearls in here. I'm assuming some of them might be worth what you're looking for.
Okay. Can I look?
Yeah, so he kind of empties out the bag, and about 3 different pearls of varying sizes and almost clarity kind of roll on out, and there's quite a difference between the 3. One of them is about golf ball size.
Big old poor. Okay.
Yeah, there's a golf ball size pearl. That one would be a very expensive boy, more than likely, just from the size of it.
Yeah.
There's one that is about normal size of average, and then there's one that's a little bit tinier than normal, at least. But the tiniest one is very, like, pristine and clear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so these are probably going to be varied in prices, but the 2 that you can kind of gauge for sure would probably be what you're looking for is either the smallest one or golf ball. The middle one, it seems to be just kind of a standard pearl. It might be the kind of value you're looking for, but it's hard to say.
Is there... yeah, I don't have, like, gem training. Like, is there anything I can roll to kind of get a better grasp?
Roll me history, I guess. See about
History?
Yeah.
I was thinking straight intelligence, but I like history. That gives me a little. Oh no, that is straight intelligence. 12.
12. So yeah, the one that's the size of a golf ball definitely would probably be well over 100, but who knows how much over, just from the size. You're not sure about how expensive it would be, but it probably would work. The pristine one, that one you're not fully sure. It feels like just from the clarity and how nice of a gem it actually is, even if it is a bit smaller, it might still work. Yeah.
I should have brought Zeri with me.
So yeah, the large one would definitely more than likely work. The smaller one, possibly. It's a 50-50 on that one.
Woo. Okay. And he doesn't know, eh?
No, he doesn't really know the value of them.
Oh, okay.
He just knows, like, basically what the shop has set price for them, but he doesn't know how much they're actually worth.
Could I take 22 minutes and cast Identify holding each one?
Would that actually work? Wait.
It doesn't burn a slot.
No, I'm just saying, like, Identify itself.
I mean, like, if you just you just want to ritual cast it for half an hour?
Yeah, of course. That's how I was gonna do it anyway. I don't have to prepare it. I just held it and just pick something random in the room to identify.
Doesn't look like Identify would work for identifying value, just because of it's
No, I'm
not
not trying to
medicine.
identify the value of I'm saying if I hold it, use it as the component, and pick something
and see
in
if
the
it
room
would
to
work.
Doesn't that
identify
burn it?
and see if it
No.
works. Will he let me sit here for 11 minutes?
Don't be an
If-
asshole.
Holding the pearl?
Or you go
No,
in
definitely
as
do
her
it.
degree.
Yeah, that's true.
You
It's
can
up
ask
to
them
you.
to hold these aside, run back to the inn,
It's up to you if
grab
you want
Azuri.
to ask him to or not.
Okay, yeah. It's been like, hey, can you give me 20 minutes just to sit here holding these things? Like, okay, I point to the 2. Like, I know this one would be good, but this smaller one, I'm not quite sure. Would it be possible to, if I put down a deposit of some kind, to hold these two while I bring someone? I have a friend who knows gems and jewels and these type of things. She might be able to identify what is which one would be the one I need.
Well, not too many people come and buy components, so I could definitely just put them off to the side for you. That's no problem. Don't really have to put a
Okay.
deposit. It's a small
Okay.
town. Don't worry.
Okay,
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I'll just
Run on back.
yeah. Incredible with new
And the crossbow
toys.
goes off.
She's excited. She has
I'm gonna
new-
wake Kanari by this time, like kind of do a poke.
Oh yeah, like imagine like Anna from Frozen, like hair, curly hair everywhere, just like. I'm sorry. Wipes the drool from her face. That was a good sleep. So me every morning next to Ryan.
You're not that bad.
I don't know. There's been some days where you've woken up with like full on on your arm.
Well,
That's how you know I've had a good sleep.
Yeah. So gonna wake her up and then kind of be like, can we try out your cloak for breakfast?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna take off the winter cloak that I have, and then we're just gonna like maneuver it around, almost like Sheik from Zelda.
So yeah, it seems to work decently well. Yeah, as long as you're not going to be like moving crazy much. Like if you basically move as if you're fighting, it's going to fall off. But just standard walking, you can keep it in place enough.
Alrighty, then I'm gonna go down for breakfast.
I'll come with you. Hold on for brekkie.
All right.
I'll have some pasta for brekkie.
Jelly.
That was a lot of fucking pasta. Ryan, we're
Hungry.
you.
How dare.
I went to the pub for supper.
You eating my leftovers?
I went to the pub for supper. I'm good. Half price.
Oh, is that where you were when I called you?
Yeah.
Ryan, when I get back, can we go for supper?
Probably not right away because I work the evening.
I miss you.
And then Thursday's important, so probably not.
I'll kill myself.
Well, you're coming Thursday to watch.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna pull a Caitlin's character and die.
So with that, so as you guys are
And
kind of
also
having
your
breakfast and
fault.
such, you can see Faith just kind of barge in the front door, looking around haphazardly to where the hell Azari is, and then you eventually eagle eye see Azari. It's like, oh, there.
The pink,
I spotted it.
I've spotted Kirby.
That's
The
it.
purple finds the pink. I'm just kind of rush up. He's like, oh, "Are you busy?
No.
You mind coming with me really quick? I just need you know more about gems than I do, so I just need your help on one thing. I didn't want to buy something and it not be the thing I need."
Sure.
Awesome. And I like loop the arm and like
Well. Morning cardio.
And away
Basically,
you
you
don't have to
go.
run. It's a small town.
You're excited. Of course you're running.
Yeah. New spells, new toys. I debated if I was so excited I'd make Blade Song happen so I can go faster. So
So we want to breakfast, lunch, and supper.
be a waste of a use though.
Okay, so yeah, so you're able to get there
Let's see.
relatively quick. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
And
Get there and like I see the assuming half elf.
hard
Or
to
can I
say.
tell? Just elvish. Yeah,
You know Elvish in general, but he just
Yeah.
gives off a weird vibe, like elf, but it's like, what the hell are you?
All right.
Are you?
Is this a mutual vibe?
Yes. You can't tell what kind of elf this is. You've never this is clearly elf, but it's strange looking. All right. So roll me. Which one are you doing first?
We got small boy and big. Well, the golf ball we kind of know.
Would
Right,
work,
yeah.
but you just don't know how much
Yeah.
the golf ball would actually be worth
Yeah.
by itself. Azeri could technically maybe tell you how much the golf ball would be worth, but the shop does have its own set prices for certain things.
We'll start with the golf ball, I guess.
Okay. So history with advantage because you are working with gems.
Advantage.
Yeah, like I said, because you're past, you know gems.
18.
18. So just by the size of it, it's not very clear of a pearl. It could maybe go for about 250, 275 on average minimum.
Can't afford that.
Yeah. It's hard to say what the shop's price is, but it definitely has its own price.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And the small one?
Yeah.
Natural 20?
Into what?
Plus 4 is 26.
26? Did you add the +2 as well? Okay. So yeah, so as you kind of look at this one, even though it is smaller than the average pearl, just from how clear of a pearl, like how there's no actual like discoloration, nothing wrong with it, it seems to actually be perfectly made. This one, on average, could probably, if the right person finds it, could sell it for about 600-700 minimum.
Do we kind of have that like these are how much they worth kind of away from the shopkeep?
I don't know.
Can I do
Can
the
I do
last
the
one
last
just
one
for
just for
shits and
shits and
giggles?
giggles?
The standard
It's a
pearl?
shitty look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty standard looking, standard size, standard looking. It has a few impurities to it.
16.
Looks like it go for about maybe 75 gold.
Okay.
Pretty standard looking.
Well, the first two would work.
Okay. Just thinking carrying golf ball. So I'll open it. I was like, okay, well, because I know how much of these two, how much are you looking for? Not together, like how are they priced separately?
Let me just, and you see him just kind of pull out a small slip from the top lid of the component box that is there, because everything has its own set price for components.
Yeah.
And with that, the big one would go for 225 from the shop.
Okay.
As for the small one, would go for 125.
I haven't spent all my gold on this. We don't happen to have any of the gems that we.
Yes, you do.
Azeri has them on
yeah.
her.
I do.
In fact,
a fuck ton of
money on me in the form of gems.
Well, we didn't decide what we were gonna do. I look at her and like, would you be willing to trade gem for gem?
What were we looking at? What kind of gems do you have?
I look at Azeri because
One of each.
You see his eyes kind of light up a bit, since they are more so actual gem-like than just standard pearls, and they aren't components per se. How many are you looking at trading for that?
I kind of look at her because she, like, I would like this. The small one would be what I was looking for. Maybe just 1 for 1. I thought you were gonna wipe out, dude.
Who, me?
Oh, yeah.
I like your...
I
You
didn't
say
look
that
very
as
smooth.
I
That
lean
did
back
not
in my
look very
chair as
smooth.
well. I was concerned.
Just like, how does Ryan know I'm leaning back?
Exactly. How'd you know?
Yeah, no, my chair goes back like this far. But yeah, So is there what gem are you trying to offer then?
Yeah, I'll leave it up to you.
See if he wants one of the Masa gates.
Okay.
Right.
So one of the ones that for minimum sells for 10.
Well, I
Well,
don't
I don't know if he wants.
I don't know if he knows that.
Okay. Roll me persuasion to see about what he said.
Is Faith assisting me in this persuasion?
There's no real way to assist in this.
I know. Good try. Okay.
Where's
Can I
persuasion?
give her my inspiration advantage?
Sadly not.
Oh crap.
10.
10. So as the elf kind of looks, how many were you trying to offer him?
I was
just offering those ones in general.
Kind of looks, and you pulled all 14 gems out?
Nope,
Just one of each.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't
know how many I have.
He just
He just knows I have one of each.
Kind of looks. I could probably do one for, and he kind of points at the onyx, the carnelian, and the zurite. One of each. Those three. He could do that.
When I see him point at all three, I say,
It would be
I
a
was-
1-for-1 with all three of those?
the three
one,
for the one.
onyx, one carnelian, and one zurite.
And I'll
Because
say-
she only pulled one of each type out.
Yeah, that's what I'll say. Out of those three, which one would you be most interested in? Because I can, and then I'll offer up the difference in gold, just so we don't lose a whole bunch of gems for one pearl.
He'd probably like the onyx.
I look at Azeri.
That'll work. And then what's the difference for the
For the gem, I said
Would you
120.
do-
I said 125, right?
Yes.
I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah.
I wrote it down.
Okay. I was just trying to remember if I said 125 or 175. For that gem, I could probably take 45 off.
How about the gem and 50 gold?
Roll me persuasion.
We're gonna pull out the 2d20s for this.
Can I
Can I
help
help by telling him that the gem itself normally goes for 50 at a minimum?
And
He'd be ripping us off?
They are a shop and they still have to make a profit.
Not my problem.
Well, using my inspiration, thankfully I did. That is what is my persuasion? Oh, 17.
You know, it's a bit smaller one. Yeah, alright, you got yourself a deal.
Thank you very much. And I hand him the
I'll do
50 gold.
25 gold.
Oh,
Won't make it
and I
bad.
look at it like, no, you don't have to do that, Azeri. Yeah, this is for me to use, so I appreciate it, but I got this one.
Push
Yeah,
the gems
back
You-
back in the bag.
Put bag,
Put
bag,
You
bag,
you
bag.
provided the bargaining
The
chip.
bargain
Ooh, no,
point.
I added 50 gold. Oopsies.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Pushed the wrong button. There we go.
So yeah,
Mine.
you guys now
Great
have
deal.
a pearl. If you find the right person, you could sell that for 600 or 700 gold.
When we walk outside of the store, the
the
general
shop,
shop.
you made a good choice. That pearl can go for 600 or 700 gold.
And I kind of just like holding it very carefully, put it into a pouch, my component pouch in my bag, and like tie it like tighter than normal.
You know, the amount of money that you just put in a pocket.
Yeah, just kind of wide-eyed.
Man, it would almost
Wait,
suck if
Jacob,
rogues just like pickpocketed you.
He wasn't here. He doesn't know.
Oh no, I'm not saying bit.
Oh, well.
Street kid just like yoink.
Well, unless they were up in whispering distance. I ain't stupid enough to tell everybody how expensive that is.
Mhm.
Stupid enough to fight bushes.
Lost override. Put 650 in the middle. Neat. Okay. Like, I was just kind of like, okay. Did you eat? Did I take you away from eating?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I haven't
You
eaten yet.
You should eat.
Yeah, I got too excited and
Okay.
make our way back.
Yep. So you're able to get back. Anybody want to do anything else while they are heading their way back, or are you guys just gonna hang out at the table? What are you guys talking about?
Well, unless somebody needs something of bit, he's going to eat more food. He's also going to point to Auckland and then make like the little money gesture.
Oh yeah, you need money. I got you, fam.
He just kind of waves his arms and just points to him again.
How much
trying
you
to
need?
telling him, he's trying to tell you that he wants Auckland to pay.
That he wants out.
You to
No.
pay.
He wants you to pay.
You're
for him.
paying.
Oh, he wants me to pay.
He's telling you you're paying.
Like, why the fuck am I paying? I've paid last 2 days, bitch. You pay for me this time. Where's your money?
Fucking bit just pulls out his empty pockets.
Oh, you just got like 47 gold. Oh wait, it's upstairs. That's right.
He's pulling the whole. Oh, I left my wallet up at the room.
Fine, I'll pay for it this time. Again.
Oh, more cat.
Kitty! Please, lose my medication.
Who that one? I can't see.
Luna.
Una.
So, yeah.
Luna wants your drugs.
So, anything else for you guys while you guys are at the table then? Okay. So eventually, Faith and Azari return.
Okay, and I
You have a drink.
sit beside Quinlan, like, oh,
You smacked it out of my hand. She just like punched it straight up.
No, I fully grabbed it and then flipped up my hand.
Wait, was it a punch or was it a rich hand?
It was like I went to grab it.
Chokehold.
But I messed up my finger pretty good yesterday. I just went whoop whoop.
Oh, it's a palm strike.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Taking a note.
So I'm assuming Faith, you're gonna ask for the pendant if Quinlan
yeah,
has
she
it.
just wants to pull it out, and I can take 10 minutes, well, 11 minutes to cast it as a ritual. I don't know if.
Why don't you eat first? Spell later.
Can
I'm
do
always doing
both.
better when I
I
have
had a
food.
conversation casting a spell yesterday, and that one took an hour.
Yeah, it's not
This
too
one's 10
bad.
minutes.
Alright.
I just need one hand. I can eat with the other. The verbal components are probably going to be garbled at some points,
Yeah.
but
So yeah.
All right, I want you to role play the next 11 minutes of you doing. I'm just kidding.
Do it. Get some food and eat while you do it. Get food.
Oh, how was
food
the
now.
castle scene?
So yeah. So as you guys are just kind of just casually sitting about, discussing and all that, Faith, you're doing your spell after about a good 11 minutes. You are able to identify this as a Periette of Wound Closure.
what's with all these on-brand shit that would have been useful in that
I rolled
fight?
before combat!
I don't know how to spell Periette.
Periapt.
That is not how I spelled it.
It's like Perrier, but with a T.
Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, this pendant, which requires attunement, while you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you're dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores. Which means whoever is attuned to it doesn't make death saving throws as long as they don't get stabbed at the start of their turn.
Oh, that's how it's spelled. Okay, there's
Yeah.
a P in there.
I could see the mad of Hinari. It's like,
the other thing.
I rolled before combat and I found it funny, okay?
Wow, that'll be such a good item to have when I'm at work and can't play D&D.
You got the
When
weapon.
I'm playing Hinari, she'll have the shield equipped.
I
vote
did have
I
the
should
shield
have the
equipped.
amulet.
I know.
No,
It rolled a
but
23.
right now you're having your halberd, so if you use your halberd, you don't have shield. That's the only problem.
Yeah, halberd needs 2 hands.
Yeah, I just imagine the shield is just like one
Yeah.
that sits like Captain America's does. It's just like a tiny shield.
Like a buckler?
There's in 5e there's only shield.
Yeah.
That is only like shield. I just imagine it as like a.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
But
like
to
those
use
really
it properly,
Buckler.
5e's rules
Yeah.
suck with that sense. It's like, oh yeah, you need a free hand to use it no matter what. It's like, eh.
Yeah.
So yeah. So now you guys know what that amulet is, that pendant.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
after
I'm
this,
gonna argue. Wait, I'm gonna argue this for a second because there are 4 black belts here. Okay, I can have something a shield that is like this and still have a 2-handed weapon and still block.
But welcome to 5e's rules.
yeah, 5e.
I'm just
you can-
saying, I can
In
argue it.
reality, yes. In D&D,
It sucks.
No.
No.
I know there's been people who've come up with shield homebrew rules. I might look at try finding them again because they did make sense. Where it's like if you have a smaller shield, it would maybe only give you a +1 to your AC, but then you'd still be able to
Yeah.
use a 2-hand weapon. And it's like, yeah, okay, there's certain stuff, but I don't remember where the hell those went. I'd have to find them.
Okay, so should I unequip my shield then because my halberd's
If you're using your health, it would be more so whatever you're doing during combat. Right now, technically, because you're not holding your shield, you would have it unequipped, so it doesn't add to your AC because it's just on your back.
Okay, yeah, so I don't have to worry about like doing any of those buttons right now.
I would say just take your shield off. That's it. Yeah. Since the shield technically only gives the bonus when you're actively using it. So, yeah. So what now for everybody else?
Well, I would.
Tibbs on the amulet. Tibbs, yo.
Yeah, I guess I'm not that squishy anymore.
Third
Highest hit points. Excuse me?
Yes.
Yes.
I
I snooped
Hey,
your
you-
hit points.
I
You
have
don't
Yeah, I think
15
so.
now.
My AC is not garbage anymore.
But my
Oh.
AC is.
Yeah, but you're a spellcaster who is going to be in the back anyways, to be honest.
Yeah, hopefully.
We can I'm sure-
Decide later.
We can
Yeah, I'm
trade
sure.
for
The amulet.
Just requires a
Rock,
Yeah,
tune.
we
paper,
get to-
scissors for it.
I mean, I
If they're
guess
attuned to
the
it.
other part of my brain is like, the blood hunter who does damage to herself.
Yeah, you know what? That's a fair point.
And
And who is the tank and will be getting hit by mostly everything?
The somewhat
Yeah.
tank, yeah.
I'm like a WoW vanilla rogue dodge tank. Now.
I'm a tank, apparently.
Yep.
Technically, you are.
You're the AC tank, while I believe the Blood Hunter is going to end up being probably the HP tank in all reality.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing that sucks with Blood Hunters, well, Molly is a good example. They hurt themselves a lot.
I bought a tea today that is Molly Mock's tea leaves. So excited for it. Which is also slightly disturbing
So-
when I think that Caduceus was the one that made tea leaves out of Molly.
So, you guys are just going to sit about for a bit, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
just
everyone's done eating?
daydreaming. I'm thinking about the door with the moon and the stars.
You guys can probably
after
see
we
after.
know what the after we know what the amulet is, and I'm like, okay, because I don't trust people, I'm gonna go back up to our room because we left a whole shit ton of money up there unsupervised.
Mine's with me.
We didn't divvy it up yet.
Yeah, we did.
No, we
We
didn't.
did?
No,
We kind of
nobody
came to the
did.
consent.
No, we didn't.
I thought you guys just brought the
We
chest.
would not have had the money then, so I was under the assumption that
Okay.
we
Faith did have
Okay,
the
then
money.
yeah, add your guys' shit. Whatever.
Faith did
Where's
have
my-
50 gold either way. I had 86
And
gold.
how
for
are
the-
you ending up with all the jewels? Because you know what they're worth and you're gonna trade them and sell them as we
Yeah.
go? Is that what that is?
I think
But
that's
how
the
much-
inclusion there.
Curiosity.
47 47 gold.
70 silver, 70 copper.
I will ask Faith, did you also want to use
47.
Identify for another extra 11 minutes for that potion? To truly know what it is?
Oh, the one that I'm not sure on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well.
Because you're doing you're
Sorry.
doing stuff anyways.
Yeah.
Can you
Well,
repeat
well-
the? It's 47 gold, 7 silver, 7
70
copper.
70
70.
silver, 70 copper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the silver? Oh, that's Electrium.
Yeah, don't touch that. Nobody uses it here.
I was like, why do I have 5?
I mean,
of
you guys
those?
might find some weird tribes that maybe use it or all that, but yeah, good luck in the main society finding
We
electric.
have an extra silver and an extra gold. Who should we give them to?
So I will say for Faith, if you do spend the extra 11 minutes, as you guys are kind of just saying about, yeah, it is Potion of Invulnerability.
That is. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo,
I have so much
identify.
gold. I have so much gold.
Who wants the extra silver?
Dibs.
Because shiny.
Slides you the silver and the extra gold.
I thought it was copper. Extra gold or extra copper?
Who has the
Gold
least
and
amount
extra
of
silver.
gold?
Oh.
Dibs.
So on that one.
I'm adding it.
Who's the brokest?
So Hinari took it. I guess Hinari's saying dibs because she
Oh.
died.
No, because my gold was sitting at 124. So if I had gold, it's at
Fair
125
enough.
now.
It's a prettier number.
Wow.
It's a
So-
prettier number, and it's shiny.
So, as you guys are finishing up breakfast and talking, chatting, anything else for anybody? Alkaline, you got anything?
Not really, no.
No paper you want to bring up to the party?
Oh yeah. I guess if I could do that.
I figured you'd wanna bring
keep
it
to
up.
myself. It was gonna be more to myself, but like, yeah.
The
I'll
choice
just
is
say-
yours.
It's up to you.
I'll. Sure, let's go with it. Let's roll with it.
Okay.
So I pull out the fucking bounty paper out of my jacket, and I show it to everyone on the table, and I say, "Do you guys see this? Do you see who's on this bounty?"
Oh, I deadass is gonna be like, you mean the piece of paper that you put right in front of us? Yes, we see it.
No, but do you know who it is?
Q is scoundrel. Okay, we're good.
So yeah, Hinari, you kind of look at the picture, and because you went definitely up close and you very much recognize the high elf from the cave. on
It
that
was the
image.
boy.
Yep, same person.
Okay. Yeah,
This-
that,
So you guys do recognize him.
that's the boy. That's
Exactly. It's the high elf
Thanks,
from
dear.
the cave. Now,
We traded your life for 300 gold.
True.
It's worth that much, I think. I'm not a cheap bitch.
Mm-mm.
Faith kind of looks at it and is like, just starts. What I was doing earlier when you said it was the same elf, that same kind of just.
Wait, I don't understand. What does this piece of paper have to do with that boy?
it's fairly simple. We find a way to save that boy without the demon finding out. So an
And
extra
then we
300
die.
gold.
So as
Then we
Alkaline's
die.
talking about this, Hinari, you feel very much a weight set down on your shoulder,
Shit.
as there is a certain something that follows you guys around and listens in.
Yeah.
Remembering that,
Yeah.
I'd probably say an infernal, be like, I kind of just, I don't know where to look.
Yeah,
I'll
you
just
don't even
say
know that
infernal.
something sits on her shoulder suddenly.
I just know it follows us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of
I
just
know
say,
too. We all know.
I kind of just say an infernal, be like, We're not that dumb. I hope to God we're not that dumb. Assume we're not that dumb.
I mean, if he ends up accidentally killing the boy, we could turn in his body if he doesn't need it.
Poster says alive.
Now, you all know this. We're no fools. There's obviously a little imp following around watching us. He could be outside, he could be in this very room. I just thought I'd mention it. I could tear this up right now, we forget about it, and move on with our lives. However,
Grab the paper from you.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the paper from you.
Okay. That's fine. It's on the
Are you
table.
gonna let me grab it?
It's on the table. I just started folding
Perfect.
it.
I'm ripping it.
Oh, okay.
As soon as you rip it, the weight lifts away.
In my head, I'm gonna look at Faith, and I'm just gonna say the imp doesn't follow you, follows me.
He didn't respond to me, eh?
Nope.
Matthias? No. Okay. So he's not gonna shit talk us.
He stays quiet because there's public. You guys are in public.
Oh, okay. So I can shit talk him in private. Sweet.
Yeah, he'll probably shit talk you back in private, but in public, no, because he's not supposed to be known.
Yeah.
Faith, you just hear in your head.
I heard, yeah.
No, I'm continuing.
Okay. No, you're gonna repeat yourself.
God, I know, I do that a lot, but still. No, you just hear. If we try anything with that boy, I'm not coming back. And I don't want to leave.
You hear back just. I read I was the only one that could read the contract. I know.
So how do we convince them to not rescue that boy?
I think they all. Well, can't speak for all of them, but I have a suspicion that they know it's a bad idea.
I really want to see the moon and the stars, but not this soon. You wouldn't have any idea what that is, though. Like what I'm talking about.
I'd just be like, look up. We saw them every night.
We're in the tavern and I'm just like.
I use shape water to splash her water at her face. For that. I'm not kidding. Like, there's that kind of.
Sorry. You know when like little kids like rip something up and like put it in their mouth? I like to imagine that that's what I did. Ripped it up and put the paper in my mouth. And then as soon as you splash water on me, I'm like, and the water just because I'm like, that was dumb. That was gross. I didn't like. I don't like paper. I don't like parchment.
It's not a good snap.
The bitch is just gonna just hide his face in his hand after witnessing that.
Oh, he wasn't here when I explained what my character is. So, my character is very childish, by the way.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we want to head out soon, or?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. It might be a. Well, there's carriage and like transport, or is it a? Are we walking to Mindor? That was a general question. I don't actually remember. I can't remember.
Yeah,
if
they
we
have
asked about transport.
Carriages that bring crews in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the mine crews here and there
One that
every
has
so often.
like
But it's hard to say
tent
if general public can take a ride here and there. It really depends on the driver and also how much crew is coming and going. Because the transport from Mindor to Hagyar is purely just for the crews, but they will take passengers here and there if they have room.
Okay.
I'll
Over
call over
the
the
barkeep.
Yep. So comes on over.
happen
to know when the next carriage passing from here to Mindor is?
2 or 3 days from now?
Thank you.
No problem.
Probably be faster to walk.
Maybe it's about 2-day travel through the mountains. So, same time. For it to show up, at least.
Okay. So it's 2 days wait here, or
2 days
2
wait
days
here,
through.
and then a day trip
versus just 2 days
walking there.
on foot.
Yeah. Because it will take
Okay.
2 or 3 days before it maybe shows up by actual whenever it leaves, and it's a day taking the cart. It's a full day taking the cart.
Yeah.
Because it cuts it. Yeah. Because it basically cuts the walking straight in half.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like walking's the way to go.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind walking.
It'll be cold.
I'll have to get another cloak.
Well,
I just needed
yeah, we just need it when we get there. I did also, because I know we're going to wrap up right away. Before we wrap up, I would like to go to Lannick.
Yep.
Because I'm sure in the night when I kind of realize, oh, hey, I can do this thing my parents
After
were kinda
practicing
teaching
for a bit, yeah.
Yeah, like I would
You
feel
feel
see
confident enough that you can do this at least. Yeah.
Yeah. And we can just do this like a quick thing if we want to call it. Like if he has any.
You're just looking for light armor?
Like what he has, light armor, yeah.
Let me just see if he has any in stock. He does have padded in stock.
Okay.
He does not have leather in stock. And he does have studded leather in stock.
Hell yeah. Let's get that nice studded leather. How much would he like for it?
About 45.
Oh, that's easy. He's been nice to us. I'll just pay him.
Okay.
Like, say thank. Don't push the add button, you dumb.
You gotta click the red, not the green.
Yeah, I know. Like, ooh, button. Yeah, I'll just pay him straight up for it.
Okay.
Say I'll explain like we're gonna head out of town soon, and I feel this might be a good. We're heading out soon, and just figured I'd support you one last time after everything you did for us.
Hey, no problem. Some of your friends have done more for me anyways, here and there.
Well, I'm sure we'll meet again.
Hopefully. Stay safe.
You as well.
Before we wrap up,
Yes?
I just want to head back up to the room by myself. Like, I'm going to make sure that no one else is coming with me. And I want the imp to become visible to me, and I'm going to use my mind link to be able to telepathically speak with him, and that he can understand me and I can understand him.
Okay. Yeah, so he'll pop up since you're by yourself. And you can mind link with him.
I know this is kind of silly, but do you have a name?
No.
No? Do
Nope.
you want one?
You just kind of look confused for a moment.
Something. I need to call you something when I need to see you. Right?
Well, whatever you want to say, I guess. I'll just answer that.
Let's see. What color is he?
Just a kind of a almost rust, kind of like basically think of like just kind of
Clearly he's a color.
deep maroon with almost kind of a rustic brown undertone to it.
What about mahogany?
Sure.
Copy that?
Sure.
Okay. So, Mahogany, I have a question for you, and I hope you can kind of answer it.
What's that?
What's a question, or what is my question?
What's your question?
Okay, so shut up, Brian. the poster with the elf boy on it.
Yeah.
Do you know why he's so important?
Nope. I'm just a worm that follows orders. That's all.
If something were to happen to that boy, like if we tried to save him, then that would be breaking the contract, right?
Oh yeah. His contract is that you guys leave Big Man alone. And he gets what he gets.
That means I die again.
Oh, that means I'll try to take your head. Definitely probably succeed, because it seems pretty easy to take it down. If my brothers could do it.
Oh, it's not a guaranteed thing. You have to fight me for it.
Oh, but you don't see it coming.
Well, until that day comes, can we be friends?
I'm here doing a job.
Yeah, but we can still be friends. I mean, it would kind of get lonely not to... Right?
Listen, I get it. You mortals are weird. I'm from the Nine Hells, okay? We don't really do friends. We do acquaintances that we work with. We make deals, we make contracts, we subjugate, and we also make people work for us through said deals. There's not really friends where I'm from.
Oh, then it's nice to make your acquaintance, Mahogany.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about, like, a place with a doorway with moons and stars, do you?
Nope.
Okay. That's the big guy. Okay, well, I don't want to take up more of your time because you seem awfully busy doing nothing. So I'm downstairs to be with my other friends.
Alright. And you see him just gone.
Bye, Mahogany. And then I go back downstairs.
So you guys are gonna head on.
Oh, you're fucking
start
Mahogany!
You guys are gonna start heading to Midgar now? Mindor, thank you.
All the fucking names.
I don't know why I call it Midgar.
I'll go to Midgar. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Can I get me
Oh,
a
yes,
bus or
Pindar.
something?
So yeah. You guys are just gonna start heading to Mindor now?
Yeah.
We're all packed up and ready. What are we doing with the empty chests? Are we just leaving
Leave 'em.
them? Did we just
Yeah.
leave them in the trees?
Yeah. Yeah, we took our
Yes,
money.
so, yeah.
Took our money, took our gems, just kind of...
You know,
Yeah,
someone else will
will find them and go,
"Ooh,
treasure, and then open it and be like, this is it.
Oh,
Oh my god, they're mimics.
Alright.
not even mimics.
So you guys head on to the road towards Mindor. And if that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
I live!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So, thank you everybody
some
who
deals.
joined for tonight's session of ReadySetRoll on this Sunday. I'm Matt, your DM as always. Everyone's alive, actually. You got some new items, some new gear. A little bit of an interesting thing, and now the party's heading off to Mindor, and we'll see what happens next week. So,
Thanks, everyone.
see you guys next week.
Thanks. It was fun.